Please, good man. Thank you, sir. For those that are not aware, that's him clocking me in to go to work. I got to do just like he said. I got to work this work while it's yet young. Because when the Layla come, which is the night, no man can work in the night. You're going to give me the book of Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Hold this for me. Aleph, Kaf, 4, 15. The Kazakal, the Kazia. They'll call it Ezekiel. All right, let's give me the book of Romans chapter 15, verse 4. That'll give me your Kazakal. Your Kazakal. I got to pronounce that correctly. Chapter 9 and verse 1. That'll give me Aleph, Kaf, that they're going to call 1 Peter chapter 4 and about verse 15. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Whatsoever written aforetime was written for our
learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's look at your Kazakal. Your Kazakal, 9 and 1. Listen to the book. Still got a problem with that mic? If I say pick up his mic, get it on for me. That's not the heat on, is it? Oh, good, good. Phew. I'm melting. Time to make sure we get this thing right, though. Whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for our learning, we through patient comfort of the scripture might have hope. Listen to the book.
He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every Ish with his destroying weapon in his hand.
You hear that? Listen.
And behold, 6 Anashim came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every Ish a slaughter weapon in his hand, and one Ish among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side, and they went in and stood beside the brazen altar.
Yeah.
And the kabod of Elohim of Yasharal was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the Beth, and he called to the Ish clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side, and Yahuwah said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
And do what?
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the Anashim that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
What happened?
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. Slay utterly old and young.
Y'all hear that? Know what we got to do. He said, neither let your eye pity. Slay who?
Utterly old and young.
Yeah.
Both maids and little children.
Yeah.
And women, but come not near any Ish upon whom is the mark.
What happened?
And begin at my Kudash place.
Beautiful. Aleph, Kaf, First Peter, they'll call it. Chapter 4, at verse 15. Listen to the book.
But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer.
You hear that? He told you suffer down, not be afflicted. We talked about what suffer meant. What does suffer mean, Akeem? To allow. Don't allow yourself to be one of these people. Don't allow yourself to be in their position. He said, but let none of you suffer as a what?
As a murderer.
Don't allow yourself to be a murderer. What else?
Or as a thief.
Or as a thief.
Or as an evildoer.
Or as an evildoer.
Or as a busybody.
In what?
In other men's matters.
Listen.
Yet if any man suffer as a Yehudi, let him not be ashamed.
Allow yourself to be, so I allow myself to take on affliction for being a Yehudi. Isn't that right? I said like Kyrus, I'd rather be a Yehudi than the love of another man's booty. Isn't that right? That's for everybody in here. This is what you need to allow your suffering. It's suffering we don't have to take, but you're going to be a Yehudi, you're going to be saved, you don't have to allow it. You have to suffer it. Listen.
Let him not be ashamed.
Let him not be ashamed. Listen.
But let him glorify Elohim on this behalf.
Listen.
For the time is come
that what happened?
That judgment must begin at the house of Elohim.
Y'all hear that? So what is going to be judgment? That's why he got the sword. That's why we cutting down all these different behaviors y'all got in him. We're going to reestablish some things. Y'all gotten comfortable in him for me. Too comfortable. Y'all got me? Oh, y'all done got too relaxed. See, with information growing and information increasing, y'all done got too relaxed for me. Y'all done got too relaxed that you done forgotten the form of things you've been taught. But this is what this doctrine is for. We're trying to bring y'all back and try to get everything corrected. That's 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. Matter of fact, make it 15, 2 Timothy. Like EU said, I hadn't gone back from the Dabarim. He said, I esteemed it more than my necessary food. That's the man y'all got to have. This is what you're supposed to live by the Dabarim alone. You don't need none of these people philosophy. You don't need none of their psychology. You don't need none of these people. You need to live by the Dabarim alone. A lot of y'all don't forget it. Listen to the book.
And that from a Yalid,
what happened?
Thou hast known the Kudash scriptures.
You hear that from a child, a Yalid. Thou had known the Kudash scripture, not holy. We tell y'all over and over, these are Hindu gods. Like y'all got comfortable, you get comfortable with the word. It doesn't matter. All this stuff matters to us. Blessing, it matters to us. We don't rub no pagan sacrifice with no blood. All this stuff, we can't get comfortable with Bible. We got to get away from these terminology. As long as you continue to use them, you continue to be further away from them. When we learn these people's words and we learn their connotations, we get away. That's amazing. People are work to get away from what they call profanity, which does not exist. Blasphemy exists, means to speak against Elohim or something sacred. These fake gods they got, I can care nothing about their Jesus, their God, their Buddhists, their monks, anything they got, their Hindu God. I don't care a flying flip about none of them. But we'll work to make sure we maintain our conversation. The other thing, but you won't maintain your conversation when it comes down to your salvation. Listen, he's saying that from a child, a Yalid, thou had known the Kudash scriptures, which are able
to make thee wise.
And he say it will because some people not smart enough to take it. Y'all sit here for years. It's dangerous for the time that you guys will spend watching and sitting here, and you don't make any changes. It don't matter what we transition to. Learning those words, the MF and FU and all these different words they're giving me, none of these words change my behavior to make me dissipate from what he taught me. None of this told me it was okay to smoke weed, go drink, go homework, have sex with kids. None of it changed. It didn't loose me to break away from what he's already established. We just broke the mindset of a phobia they gave us. These are phobias that white people create. Just like they create white coat syndromes. Y'all too comfortable for me. Too comfortable. But he told me from a child I had known the Kodash scripture which are able to make thee wise. To what?
Unto salvation.
Listen.
Through faith.
Because you got to believe. The only reason there's things I don't do because I believe. If I don't believe, I ain't worried about it. I believe. Y'all got me? What is the problem? Why you people don't believe? What are you going to do that you're going to get away with? There's nothing you're going to do you're going to get away with. Abarim chapter 2 at verse 1. They're going to call it Hebrews. Everybody, nobody going to escape. Nobody getting by. Oh, they say, oh, Tom Smith a liar. Oh, he a thief. They don't know he homosexual. How am I escape? How am I escape? Where they proof at? They don't know nobody else standing. They telling lie. They did. They wouldn't be watching me. They'll be somewhere following. If I watch NLMA, I'll go to hell. I ain't got no time. Much too busy. Y'all hear me? Ain't nothing else out there. They can keep telling y'all these lies they want to. They'll contact you because ain't nothing else out there. It ain't nothing else out there. These people sit around here making a fool out. It's nothing else. It's just like Shaza. It's not another Dabarim. But there'll be some that would trouble you and would try to pervert, which would cause you to deviate from a proper behavior. But though we are Malaki for Shamaim, declare any other Dabarim unto you to that which we declared unto you, let them be a curse. But y'all not smart enough to do that, though, are you? I don't pay none of these people attention. Listen, it's nothing else out here. Any place they're going to go, it's going to be the broad places. It's going to be the wide place where you can do and get away with anything. There's got to be a standard set for our people. There's got to be a precedent for our behavior. There's got to be a difference between clean and unclean. That which is Kudash and that which is not Kudash. Listen to the book.
Therefore,
we ought to do what?
Give the more earnest heed.
I don't know how you people don't keep your mindset on what he told you is going to come back up. Whether you hear it today, tomorrow, 10, 15, 30 years, it's coming back up. Therefore, anything that you've been taught, you need to give them more earnest heed to the things which you heard, less at any time.
We should let them slip.
Not one time. Not one time. Not one time. I gave them more earnest heed to the thing which I heard, less at any time. Anytime. It could be night, evening, early morning, late in the midnight hour. It could be 11:59, 12 o'clock, 12:01. At any time, you can slip. Listen to the book.
For if the debar spoken by Malachi was steadfast.
And if what?
And every transgression.
You know what I like about that? If he'd have said transgression, that's vague. If he said transgression, because now I'm going to ask, which one? Which one? He said transgression. Y'all, we all agree all sin ain't the same sin, right? There's a difference of sin. Even the book declared in the book of Yehukanan now, he said there's a sin not unto death now. So all sins are not exactly the same sin. Sin is transgression of the law, but there are some sins that carry the weight of death. So all sin ain't the same sin. Y'all got it? But he said, but if every
transgression
and disobedience
received.
Which disobedience he talking about? That's going to be conjunct. Which disobedience is he going to recompense me for? If every transgression and conjunction, disobedience, whatever I've been told and taught not to do, and I do it, that's disobedience. What is it going to get, Brandon?
Received a just recompense of reward.
How?
Shall we escape?
That's why he's sending them through with the sword to go through and slaughter everybody in Jerusalem. But he said, you know, I want you to start at. Right in my house. Cuff came back and tell the same thing. He said, judgment got to start here. Judgment has to start here. This is the first place you got to clean up when you start to deal with anybody on the outside. The inside got to be clean. Even Yahushua, when he tried to tell us in the 23rd chapter book of Machayahu, he said, you are there that make clean the outside of the cup. But on the inside, there's something wrong. These clothes do not keep you from committing sin. A rag on your head is all you have if you ain't got nothing in your heart. Don't get offended nobody say what you're doing with that rag on your head ain't nothing in your heart. That's why Dawood told, I hid the dabarin in my heart that I might not sin against you. That's why when he danced out in cold, it didn't cause him to commit no sin. I had something in my heart. Do you have anything in your heart? Are you reserving any information in your mind to keep you from committing sin? Mine told me, let not sin, therefore reign. That you should do what? Obey. Because if I obey it, that disobedience got to be recompensed. You can't let sin enter your body and you're not going to be a transgressor. Anytime you yield to it, you are a transgressor. There's going to be a recompense. Now you got to ask yourself, how are we going to escape? How are we going to escape? As Yahoo showed us, you're not getting by. You're not going to get by. He's going to set a trap for you. You're going to get caught. And when you get caught, you're going to be slaughtered. Pick me up at, give me a little bit more there. Pick me up the book of Kazum, chapter 7. Got to let y'all know exactly what it is. These people say, I ain't heard him talking about adultery, fornication, and women preaching. I still don't believe in it. Amen. I don't let no woman teach me. Ain't gonna happen. I tell her later on the power talking. She started talking. I said, stop it right there. I ain't gonna let you teach. She said, no, you stop it. Stop it. I said, just like shout, I don't suffer no woman to teach. I don't suffer. It best you ask. Don't tell me what. Don't ask me no question in the form of tell me nothing. I shoot it down. I bet. Don't play me stupid. I'm asking a question. You can't ask no question in the form of no answer. Don't give it to me. There's a question. Keep it a question. And I don't allow y'all to, I don't suffer y'all to ask no question in the congregation. That's book. Pick me up at 1 Corinthians 14:34. You folks tell these lies they want to. I ain't gave y'all no reason to sit around committing no sin. Make it 14:33. Lie from the pits of hell. Every man, every woman got to live clean. Got to live clean. Got to be a standard set. Listen to the book.
For Elohim is not the author of confusion.
Ain't no confusion here. He said he not responsible for it. He said he ain't no author, no confusion, but a what?
Shalom.
As in well.
All congregation of the Kudash.
Listen.
Let your women keep silence in the synagogue.
Ashah. I know how they got so many words we learned. Let your Ashah.
Keep silence in the synagogue.
For it is what?
Not permitted unto them to speak.
For they are what?
Commanded to be under obedience.
And?
Also, saith the law.
And if they will learn
anything.
Wouldn't tell you teach. I don't know how they're going to take that. Why he just said let everybody in the congregation be quiet? Couldn't have told. He let you know who's supposed to be submissive. He let you know who the subordinate. I don't know how y'all get around no woman ruling. That never happened to me. Never. Ain't gonna never happen. Never happen. Never happen. Never happen. I'm like Balaam. I beat that ass. Yeah. Balaam trying to pull the ass, trying to get it going. He just smacking it. Get your behind side with. Our desire was a sword. So I'll smite you with it. Oh, it's tight. It's tight, but it's right. That is, it get too comfortable. You can't let people get too comfortable. Everybody got to remember their place now. Everybody got a place. Y'all doing? Like the book said, everything that's a season. Everybody here got a place. Even the Ma'im got a place. Y'all hear that? Y'all know what he said? He set the sign and set the decree so they can't pass over. I'm every woman saying, you can't get over me. It's not possible. It's not possible. I'm your saying. You cannot get over me. It's been a decree set that man's supposed to rule. Y'all all right? I don't care about all these women right organizations. They sell these black liberal moves, everything y'all got, but set your behind down somewhere. That's the first problem we got to give. I don't believe in no woman fighting for me. I don't believe no woman need to be in no military. Ain't nothing changed. I don't think she's doing something. I think she's doing us a disservice. My wife ain't got no business belly crawling with no rifle, no grenade tapping on her. So everything should be crawling in that bed, pulling them shoes from under there. That's if I had some in them. Huh? They'd be gunning up that oven. Yeah, shooting them biscuits in them little tray holes she finna make. Them all the weapon my wife. I don't need my wife to defend me for nothing. Somebody break in the house, get down. Oh, so go, babe, I'm behind you. No, get down. Get down. I don't need nobody doing that. I can do it myself. That's how Booker said the good man of the house. He said him and his whole family. The good man of the house had known. When Yahushua came to get us out of Mizraim, that's why he wouldn't let us fight. He said, I wouldn't let my wife fight for me. He came to fight Pharaoh, did my fight. Did my fight. He said, I wouldn't let my wife fight my battle. Y'all all right? A lot of stuff people doing, you shouldn't be doing it. A lot of stuff going, it shouldn't be going on. I ain't telling you nothing new that you ain't never heard before. Y'all hear me? We got a standard set for these people. Listen to the book.
And if they will learn anything,
let them do what?
Ask their husbands at home.
How we keep it. You married, you want to learn anything? Ask your husband at home. You want a husband don't know? Let him call and talk to me. Y'all got it? The single women, you get with me, you ain't got one. Matter of fact, go get your husband. Pick me up at 1 Timothy 5:14. Everybody give. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Instead of gospeling, handing up everywhere, this is what the book say you need to do. This 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. Listen to the book.
I will therefore
Let the who?
the younger Nashim marry.
That they keep coming to me asking questions.
Marry.
And do what?
Bear Beni.
And do what?
Guide the house.
You don't need no private. You don't need no personal business. All the business you need is make sure you take care of that house. Every business one need married women here need. You ain't got no time for no other business first than taking care of your home. If your husband see you got any time extra than that he said you can loan, then you can have it. You don't need to be doing nothing else. It's all you can do. If a woman doing she supposed to, it's all you can do to take care of what you got in your home. Ain't no extra time. He can pick up something extra on the side if he had to make it. You just make sure you take care of that home. That's what he told for a guy that house. While you're not playing business, trying to create a lot of time these business, y'all start getting the cackling and think you getting some power around now. Best thing to do, take care of that house. Take care of that house. This is the first business you need to take. First order of business, take care of this house. I told y'all before, these kids come a lot of stuff, I try to help y'all out. I said, well, let your women go on out. They're going to have to help you. Go on out. You can't make it by yourself to do it. Then you let your wife go on out there and let her go ahead because you don't want to just be on the outside. But just be in it with you. Y'all pull your boots up and drop your pants down. You can stand. You can take care of what you need to get. That's just being honest. Tell you, work you need to be doing it right here at the house. Oh, I need y'all that yawning. Somebody say, get that leg and throw them on that bedpost right there. That's all the work you need. You need all your strength for that. Go in there and fix something to eat. Yeah, I'm tired. I work like you. That's when you need to cut that junk off right now. They start hollering out work like you. We done. Get that rooster, snatch it off that bun. Listen, only thing supposed to jump up on that hot is a rooster. What she roosted. Get her, break her neck, put her back down. We can't have but one rooster in that bun yard. Ain't but one rooster can be in that bun yard. Ain't no time for no extra business. Take care of that home. He said, I will that the younger women marry, bear what?
Children.
And do what?
Guide the house.
Give none
occasion
to the adversary
to speak reproachfully.
For talking. These folks going to pay for this. Now, let me ask you a question. How are you going to escape if you don't got this? How are you going to escape if you don't forgot this? You done neglected it. How are we going to escape? I'm here hollering, fussing, cry. He pull her home. We ain't got nothing to do. Ain't nothing to do but just hear the dabarim and come to serve. What else you need to be doing? What else you need to be doing? That's exactly what I said. Because I done told you before, a lot of these little fuck, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all here don't fool me. Your stuff come back up. When you be all out by yourself doing stuff, I ain't no fool. I already know you doing your own thing. I know son got a degree. I already know you doing your own thing. That's how you get it. That's how you get weak, frail, and broke down. I already know what y'all do. Y'all don't be fooling me. You think I think y'all be doing what I teach y'all to do? Come on. Pick up your cars out right quick, 33:30. I be trying to take, because you know, folks that try to look deep. You know what I'm saying? I just be, man, me and my word. Ain't that much word in the word. The book done told me much studying and weary to the flesh. And you gonna come here, you finna reestablish. I know I get tired. I got that with it like that, didn't let you be reading this stuff. I don't know the last time I picked up that book. Man, I can't see that stuff. I'm looking at your stuff. Much study, weary to the flesh. And 30. Listen, your cars are called, they're going to call it Ezekiel 33 and 30. Listen to the book.
Also, thou, being of Ish, the Beni of thy arm, still are talking against thee by the walls.
And where else, son?
And in the doors of the Beth.
Uh-huh.
And speak one to another.
Saying what?
Every one to his Aki, saying, come, I palal you, and hear what is the debar that cometh forth from Yahuwah.
Tell them what happened, son.
And they come unto thee
as who?
The arm cometh.
They hear what?
And they sit before thee as my arm.
And do what?
And they hear thy dabarim.
And what they do?
But they will not do them.
You think I don't know what y'all doing? This ain't the first time I heard this. I already know y'all ain't doing it. But the only reason he set you up here, because it's a trap. Just like he told you on Moose, he ain't set the trap for it. He set it because somebody going to get caught in it. Somebody going to get caught and you're going to find yourself going to get slaughtered later. Don't you know this thing going to be a gin and a trap? This thing been set for you to be a stumbling block and a stone of offense? Okay. Y'all keep doing what you want to do. It's just a matter of time. That's some other people on the outside how I feel. Oh, they try to tell you they feel better and try to put all that junk to make themselves feel better. It hurt. It's like the song here, it hurt people. Oh, it's good when you thinking you gotta get out there, you get out there and see them people don't care nothing about you. All of them liars. When you got to everybody a liar. Ain't no stunt. What's gonna keep them from lying? What's gonna make them love? What's gonna make them obey? What's gonna make them be faithful? Nothing. You gotta have somebody keep that double on top of you to keep you in line. You tell me where these folks ain't got no double. He told you that if there's no vision, the people perish. Where they raw at? That's why he set a man over the congregation. So the congregation you will be not as sheep that don't have a raw. You need somebody that got vision. Don't quit being stupid. You can't lead yourself. You do all the reading and studying you want. You got to have obedience. You got to comply with the double. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, finish this up, son.
For with their mouth
they show
much love,
but their heart
goeth after
I
their
appreciate
covetousness.
you, Pastor. I love you, Raha. Oh, bunch of y'all. How many y'all hate me? That'd be easy. That'd be if I say I'm a little raise the hand and you'll miss a hand. How many y'all hate me? They ain't gonna raise the hand and tell the truth. That's all right. But you'll show much love. But what their heart do?
Goeth after their covetousness.
And what am I like?
And lo, thou art unto them
as what?
A very lovely song.
As one
that hath a pleasant voice.
That can do what?
Play well on an instrument.
Tell them what happens, son.
For they hear thy dabarim.
But they do what?
Them not.
Listen.
And when this cometh to pass.
How should they escape? How shall we escape? And it's not going to happen?
Lo, it will come.
It's coming. Then
shall they know
that a Nabal
hath been among them.
Finish up that 2 and 3. Make it 2 and 1 again, Abarim. Give me that 2 Timothy chapter 3. Verse 15. We can finish that up too. Can't get no higher standard than the book. Ain't no higher standard, no better live. I watch out and pour it out. Jesus done sucked all the mud out your back. All your guts gone for Jesus. Ain't no standard left for you. You ain't got no work you can do for him. Jesus got all the good out of it. Got all your song, got all your happiness, got all your joy, got all your servitude, got all your money. Now your hood come and call for you, you ain't got nothing. You like a little dumb drummer boy on the Christmas movie. You have no gift to bring but rapper bom pom. Listen to the book.
Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed
to the things
which we have heard.
Lest at any time
we should let them slip.
That we sit around and we just take this like it's just a very lovely song and one that can play well on the instrument and has a pleasant voice. Because you hear the dabarim, but you do it not. That's why he's trying to tell you. Therefore, you ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which you heard. Let's say anytime you let them slip. For the dabarim spoken about what?
By Malachi was steadfast,
and in every transgression
and disobedience
received
a just recompense of reward.
How
shall we escape
if
we neglect so great salvation,
which at the first
began to be spoken by the Adonai,
and what confirmed unto us
by them that heard him?
What did he do?
Elohim also bearing them witness,
both
with signs and wonders,
and
with divers miracles,
and gifts
of the Ruach HaKodesh,
according to
his own will.
That's beautiful. Give me the book of Uyakra, chapter 20. I say 20 and 6. Matter of fact, before you give me, let me go and finish up there, 2 Timothy 3:15. So they can put you over there, Brandon, for me. At Uyakra, they're going to call it Leviticus. It's the Leviticus priesthood. Leviticus too close to the Vatican. Uyakra, and he called. Isn't that amazing? And he called. It makes sense. What do we have? That's how it goes. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Is it Numbers and Leviticus, Deuteronomy? That's how it goes. Check this out. Just come to mind. They got Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. We got Barashit. We got U'alashamut. We got Uyakra. We got Bamadbar, and then we have all Aha Dabarim. You ain't gonna believe what it says. It tells us that in the beginning, these were the names. and he called out of the wilderness. And these were the words. We got the only thing that's factual. Everything they got is fiction. This is how they throw us off. You put this, guess what you got? Genesis. Supposed to be a car. Exodus, something from Bob Marley. Leviticus, the Vatican. Numbers, 1, 2, 3. Dumber than a Ronin. Couldn't be telling, just dumber than a Ronin. None of that stuff makes sense. Now, this is how they confuse it. But when you take what Elohim said, it makes sense. In the beginning, these were the names. And he called. What were that? They were in the wilderness. And these were the words. We got the only thing factual. Everything fiction. That's why we had to get a more earnest heed to the things which we heard. Listen, anytime we let them slip. That's why we here. Somebody give me Oriel. They call Luke. 24, 22, 24, 22. 24, 24. What are y'all? 24. What are y'all? 24, 24. Listen to the book.
And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre and found it even so as the Nashim had said, but him they saw not. Then he said unto them, O fools and slow of heart to believe that the Nabaim have spoken.
Ought not
Mashiach to have suffered these things.
And do what?
To enter into his kabod.
Tell him what he did.
And beginning at Mushah.
What he do?
And all the Nabaim.
Pay attention. Come on.
He expounded unto them in all the scriptures.
Do what?
The things concerning himself.
So what he did was, in the beginning, these were the names, and he called out of the wilderness, and these were the words. He took them straight back. He took them straight back. Right back to what he told them, not to remove the old landmark. Took them straight back. When he saw that these people were stupid, when he saw these people didn't believe, what was he going to take them to? He going to take them right back to where it started at. You can't go back to the bottom sheet and not give them the names. You can't take them back there and not call them. Then you got to call them from a position. Our people are still in the wilderness today because you're committing sin. That's why you were put there. We're not even realizing the recourse for the action we done. That's why we're suffering. The white man is not more of our problem than sin is. Because we translate. This is why we're suffering. We were supposed to go back to look at what happened in the beginning. Look at what were the names. Look at where we were at. Look at where he called it from. And then look at the Dabarim. That's the only thing to get us back on post. Get us back on post. Every verse 44, that same book. 24, 44. Listen to the book.
And he said unto them, All aha Dabarim.
See that? These are the words. What else would he to take them back through? If he was spouting them all the things concerning himself, what was he going to do? He had to get them here. He got to take them back to the scripture. That's what we're going back to look at. Where did we get off at? Here were some people started out serving and heard something, but they got off track. Now he called them fool. This is just stupid. Let me take you back on a trip. Let's go back to look at exactly what happened. These are the Dabarim.
Which I spake unto you.
Allah Dabarim. Wow.
I was yet with you.
That what happened?
All things must be fulfilled.
That in the beginning he declared the end. Which was written where?
In the law of Mushah.
By the sheep. What happened?
And in the Nabah.
Listen, and these were the names. Come on.
And in the Tahalim.
Yeah.
Concerning me.
Then
opened he their understanding.
Your minds are closed. Y'all conscience are sealed with a hot iron. Nothing changing, nothing moving. He had to open it. You had to be, listen, you don't open something that's already open. You open something that's closed. He had to open their understanding. It was closed. A lot of us in here is closed now. You don't even see it. Your understanding closed. This is why y'all behavior don't change. Why don't we have a meeting about me sinning and transgressing? Why don't we have a meeting about me lusting? Let's have a meeting right quick about it. Come on, let's start. Who's going to start it off? Me and these kids. Come on, me drinking and lying out here cheating. Come on, when we going to have a meeting? Don't make sense. Don't make sense. No matter what I do, I got to do just like, pick me up at 14. That's what I want. EU. Listen, you can do business out here and keep your integrity. You can deal with these people and hold a standard. You can make your own way. You don't need these crackers. That's just being honest. You don't need these crackers to make it. Y'all hear me? You can float. Listen, the meeting or me getting together with our people and doing something or trying to get y'all to do something, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. I'm already doing something. I ain't sitting around talking about trying to get ready to do something. I'm already doing something. I've been doing something. I just don't get none out of my people not having nothing. I don't get none out of saying y'all people sitting here like you just totally just dried out. You ain't got nothing. You don't know where your next meal gonna come from. How you gonna make bill money? Go out to lie, cheat, and gonna have the whole bills off, trying to pay to keep stuff disconnected. I get nothing out of it. I don't get nothing out of it. I don't know how you get nothing out of it. It's just a game. Listen, you playing a game, you're gonna lose. When you start playing that close to the edge, you're gonna mess up. I remember you be playing around the coffee table. They say, quit playing around the table now for you knock something off. I'm good. What happened after a while? You already know they get it. Come on. You know what's finna happen, don't it? They're not finna talk. You already get ready. I'm finna slap you over the table. I done told you what's gonna happen. Cracka already know where he got you at. Listen, you're going to lose integrity. When he keeps you at the end of your rope, you're going to have to do something. That is the whole purpose of this man's system. It's not to get your integrity, it's to take integrity from you. When you lose integrity, the white man feels better about himself. He need to show news stories of you killing one another and you doing stuff with your kid because it takes the news and the highlights off of him. Yep. This man is a constant failure. So he has to create failure for you through the education system. Send your kids home with a progress report. Your kids can sit here. They teach your kid how to make up stuff. They teach them how to write letters and how to count. They turn around and use the same formula against them and create a progress report and send it home and write the same stuff they taught how to do and send it home and make you beat them to death. So the slave sends your hand lead. Anytime you want the slave to do something, you beat the slave. They fabricate. That's how white people feel better about themselves. They get you and try to find a reason. Come on from bar for a second. You just walking down the street. Right? I'm coming this way right here. You just come on. You looking at me, boy? Look down. You don't look at me. He ain't move fast enough. You think you bad at me, don't you, boy? Come here, Jimbo, redneck, restaurant. Look here, we got us one. Done created something. Then I'm going to tell you, this nigga here threatened me. They sitting here looking like, he threatened you? What's wrong with big man here? Oh, now the fight started. Now they justify themselves. You got to fabricate something. He can't be a man just stop and say, I just want to fight you, me and you. Right. Go find one of these great white hopes they got. Tell them to just stop you and just say, me and you. Gun for gun, fish for fish. Find one of these great crackers. Won't find them. Oh, it's all good when you got 100 of them. Stop. Ain't nothing to stop. Anytime. I can be holding my stomach. Stop me. I feel better. What you need? Anytime. They ain't going to never come and stop. You'll never find no white man going to stop you and say, listen, me and you right now. Sound good, look good. They always beat you through intimidation or fear through numbers. That's why they beat you. Pick me up at the right quick. Beth, they're going to call it 2 Chronicles 32:7. Make it 32:1 right quick. It's all the same dollar ring. And we're going to come on and get back this EU. It's going to be Beth, Dabari, Ha, Yamin, 32, and 1. They're going to call it 2 Chronicles. Again, we talked about Chronicles times. This is white folk stuff. Then they gave up Michael Jackson. Well, he asked y'all remember. But they don't remember the Dabarim. The Dabari Ha Yamin, that's for us. I want you to remember white folk stuff. Then as soon as they got through with it, they killed him. Listen to the book.
After these things, and the establishment thereof, Sennacherib, Malach of Assyria, came and entered into Yehuda, and encamped against the fenced cities, and thought to win them for himself.
Listen.
And when Hezekiah saw that Sennacherib was come, and that he was purposed to fight against Jerusalem,
What
he
happened?
took counsel with his princes and his mighty unashamed.
You say he went to the UN and talked to the white man about what, Brandon?
He took counsel with his princes and his mighty unashamed.
You see where our problem come in at? Who's the first person we go? Let's go talk. He go call the white man right quick. See the white man. He can come try to help him, try to fight for him. He took counsel with his own people. He took counsel with his own people. That's why we find what Yahuwah did. He do all things after the counsel. What was it? He don't have no time to talk to no white man. He got no time to talk to no nigger group either. He do all things after the counsel his own will. We got to take it to heart like that. We're better people than what y'all been doing, what y'all been performing. This drift off flower stuff y'all be doing, y'all just be going through. Everybody going through something. I don't know when I ain't going through something. Don't never change me for doing my job. Don't give me no excuse to get off of what I supposed to be doing. I watch something, y'all get some of the most sad and rotten excuse I ever seen. Listen, none of this stuff take away from what I supposed to be doing. Listen to the book.
He took counsel with his princes and his mighty unashamed to stop the waters of the fountains which were without the city.
Tell him why, Brandon.
And they did help him.
Why?
So there was gathered much people together, who stopped all the fountains and the brook that ran through the midst of the land,
Tell him what happened.
saying, Why should the Malachim of Assyria come and find much water? Also he strengthened himself, and built up all the wall that was broken, and raised it up to the towers,
See that? Listen.
and another wall without, and repaired Milo in the city of Daud,
What happened?
and made darts and shields in abundance,
You said he got prayer cloths. And what you say now?
and made darts and shields
You know what
in
I can
abundance.
see right now? I can see him with like a bunch of prayer warriors. You know what I'm saying? With their pamphlets just out there just praying, oh, Father God, Father, don't let him get no water on you with Jesus. Reach down to Jesus with your my hand and fighting him. Whoa, Lord. Man had time. He took counsel with his mighty men, and had with all his rulers, and he folks said, look, start the water up. Don't let these crackers get nothing we got. He said, start, don't let them see nothing flowing. First thing we do when they come, we done gave them everything we got. That's what hurt it. If we learn how to walk just like this book taught us stuff, we wouldn't be in these conditions. He looked and saw these people coming, and what that man said he done took down all the other nations. He not taking our stuff. He fixed up the wall, all the breaches. He even set them all the way up to the tower. He also put another perimeter out before that wall. You gonna get us, you have to break through barriers to get to us. Yo, this is a book of war. I don't know what the people talk about. You got a book of war. Listen.
And he set captains of war over the people, and gathered them
See
together
that?
to him.
Prayer warriors. What kind of war? What kind of people set over? He set people that could fight. Who else you gonna set over people? They were the army. They were an army. His host there was his sabut, which is his army. He set people to lead his army. Even Yahuwah set one over his army. Michal, who they call Michael. He said here, who is like Elohim? That's what his name is. Who is like Elohim? Set somebody over his army when they went out to fight. Everything we did came from him. He taught them when we asked him, teach us how to pull out. He said, when you pull out, you say, Abinu, which are the Shamaim. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on your right, just like it is in Shamaim. Why would he send them people out without a warrior, without a cap? Why would he do that? And Yahuwah wouldn't do it. How old you got? 12 and 1. Kazum. They don't call it revelation. If you don't believe this, you shouldn't believe nothing that's in the book. Listen to the book.
And there appeared a great wonder in Shamayim, a Ashah clothed with the sun, and the Yarok under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 kukab. And she, being with Yaled, cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in Shamayim, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads, and his tail drew the third part of the kukab of Shamayim, and did cast them to the Arats. And the dragon stood before the Ashah, which was ready to be delivered for to devour her Yaled as soon as it was born.
What happened?
And she brought forth a Ish Yaled, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron.
Yeah.
And her Yaled was caught up unto Elohim and to his throne.
What happened?
And the Ashah fled into the Bamidbar, where she hath a Malkum prepared of Elohim that they should feed her there 1,203 score yamim, and there was war in Shamayim.
And what happened?
Makal and his Malaki
Did what?
fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his Malaki,
Yeah.
and prevailed not.
What happened?
Neither was there Malkum found any more in Shamayim.
That's how we fight. Why are you going to teach me how to palau, how to pray? Said, let it be done. So how I'm going to fight down here and then share with them? After McCall and them beat him, wasn't no place found for him. I don't see nowhere around here you're going to be able to hang out. See, they teach you this Christian doctrine, this fascist religion, or sit down and you pray that prayer. Do you even hear what you're asking? You're saying, let happen here what happened up there. Why am I praying and then I'm saying I don't need no weapon? I should be defenseless. I should just be dumbfounded. When you could, why you hold and stop and say, this ain't right, we can't be fighting, we supposed to love one another. Guns and weapons are dangerous, people get hurt. Why didn't he stop it? Why didn't he stop it? Dumbed us down. We'll spend more time killing one another. That they won't teach. Yeah, he told them we went out to fight one another on 2 occasions. He said, you should not fight against your key. This thing is of me. We've been spending so much time killing one another. They killing us. Everything he just told you, but that's what happened in the beginning. He was trying, and these were the names. And he was saying, and I called. Do you heard where the woman went? She went in the wilderness. And these are the words. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. These are the words. He was trying to tell you, this is the same thing. We've been dumbfounded. We've been made a fool of this whole time. Dangerous. Finish up this. Let's see what Cracka told him in they call Second Chronicle. Beth Dabari Hayamim, chapter 32. What we left off, verse 5?
6.
Verse 6. And he still got me EU 14:14, so I can finish up 2 Timothy 3:15. Listen to the book.
And he set captains of war over the people,
Yeah.
and gathered them together to him.
I couldn't imagine where this come from. I guess he probably fabricated this all on his own. That he would set captains of war over them. And then he would do what now?
And gather them together to him.
I wonder how he could gather them. He would have had to call. You reckon? You reckon? You just think they knew how to assemble? He would have had the Uyakra, and he called. How you just going to gather the people together? He had to call them. Listen.
And gathered them together to him in the street of the gate of the city.
Yeah.
And spake comfortably to them, saying,
Guess what happened, Brandon? And these are the words. And these are the words. Listen.
Be strong and courageous.
That's all I got to say. Be what? You said fearful what?
Be strong and courageous.
Tell me what happened, Brandon.
Be not afraid nor dismayed.
You said shaking my boots.
Be not afraid
Be worried about how I'm going to eat and my family going to be provided for.
nor dismayed
Why?
for the Malak of Assyria,
Tell them why, son.
nor for all the multitude that is with him.
Tell them why, son.
For there be more with us than with him.
For with him,
Is an arm of flesh,
but with who?
but with us
Is.
Yahuwah our Elohim to help us,
Listen. And to do what?
and to fight our battles.
Listen.
And the people rested themselves upon the Dabarim of Hiskiah, Malak of Yehuda.
At 11:25. Who know what I want? Matiyahu. Other one, give me see if it's Beth Malakim, 2 Kings that they'll call it. This is what I want. Beth Malakim. Give me this first. Let's see if it's 6 and 1. That'd be 7 and 1 is what I want. They don't call it 2 Kings, but it's Beth Malakim. This is what a ruler. Second Malakim 6 and 1. Listen to the book.
And the Beni of the Nabaim said unto or Yasha, behold, now the Malkum where we dwell with thee is too straight for us.
Tell me what happened, son.
Let us go, we plow thee unto your Don, and take thence every Isha beam, and let us make us a Malkum there, where we may dwell. And he answered, Go ye. And one said, Be content, I plow thee, and go with thy servants. And he answered, I will go. So he went with them, and when they came to Jordan, they cut down wood.
And what do we say Jordan mean, God King? Mean to flow down or to defend? Means to defend. Y'all understand that? To defend. Now let these people make a fool out of you. It means to flow down or to defend. A lot of stuff they told us. Hey, they got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. Y'all didn't know that, though. You don't know how to make a fool out of you? Let's just look at something. Let's just a quick second. They call it, it's actually mashali, which is byword, adage. Oh, let me see. I'm going to see if that's, see if that Beth Malakim 25 and 1. Let's see that what I want. Give me that first. I'm sorry. Beth Dabari Hayamin. Let's see what that say. Second Chronicles, that they'll call it. 25 and 1. Let me see that what I want. Listen to the book.
Moreover, Dawood and the captains of the host separated.
See if it's first. Olive. What was that? Who are you? What you reading?
First.
Oh, you were reading first. Beth. Listen to the book.
Amaziah was 25 years old.
When he did what?
Began to reign.
And what he do? And what happened?
He reigned 29 years in Jerusalem.
And tell him what happened?
And his name was Jehoiadan of Jerusalem.
That's beautiful. What happened?
And he did that which was right in the sight of Yahuwah.
But what was the problem?
Not with a perfect heart.
That's good. Jump down and give me about verse 6 of that same book. This ain't got nothing to do with now. We just run across it right quick. Listen to the book.
He hired also 100,000 mighty anashim of valor out of Yasharal for 100 talents of silver.
Hold on. What did he do?
He hired also
Is this verse 6? Let me see what he said. Listen.
He hired also.
Brandon, you got me 30 and 10. Mashali. I'm getting thrown. What did he do?
He hired also.
What did he hire?
100,000 mighty anashim of valor out of Yasharal
for what?
For 100 talents of silver.
What happened?
But there came a Ish of Elohim to him, saying, O Malak, let not the army of Yasharal go with thee.
Why?
For Yahuwah is not with Yasharal, to wit, with all the Beni of Ephraim.
What happened?
Of Ephraim.
It's Apharim.
Apharim.
Tell me when you see the A, it's Apharim. It's his name, Apharim. We learn this as we go along. It's Apharim. Listen.
But if thou wilt go,
do what?
Do it. Be strong for the battle.
Why?
Elohim shall make thee fall before the enemy.
And what happened?
For Elohim have power to help
and
to cast down.
Listen.
And Amaziah said.
I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. Go ahead.
And Amaziah said.
What did he say?
To the Ish of Elohim.
What did he say?
But what shall we do for the 100 talents which I have given to the army of Yasharal?
Yeah.
And the Ish of Elohim answered, Yahuwah is able to give thee much more than this.
That's good. That's right. Don't worry about it. Marshall Lee 30 and 10. It didn't work out the way I kind of thought. Don't worry about it. Marshall Lee chapter 30 and verse 10. Listen to the book.
Accuse not a servant unto his other knee.
So it's
Lest he
31
curse-
and 10. I apologize. 31 and 10. Listen to the book.
Who can find a virtuous Asha?
What happened?
For her price is far above rubies.
Hold
The
on,
heart of
hold
her
on, hold on
husband.
for a minute. Is that 31
31
and 10?
and 10.
What does it say again?
Who can find a virtuous Asha?
And what happened?
For her price is far above rubies.
That's good. Hold on, I'm trying to put this together. How that happen? Y'all kind of throw me a little bit. Because where I done cut off at was with Amaziah and what he did. Because he did what was right, but his heart wasn't right. And what he wound up doing, he wound up hiring Yasharal and men of valor. And then somehow I twisted it up with this virtuous woman because he asked, what was again? Who can do what? Was that again?
Who can find a virtuous Asha?
And what was the reason?
For her price is far above rubies.
Because amazingly, Amaziah wound up paying out 100 pieces of silver for valor. Little did you guys ever know that virtuous actually referred to a soldier. It's actually talks about valor. The Cracka done played with y'all, the women went around, they virtuous. It actually refers to a soldier. That's what virtuous is. Mighty, valor, all that's included. He won't tell you that. He got you thinking that's a woman with a dress on. That's why he pays so much money for them. It cost me a lot to find these virtuous soldiers. These men of valor. A lot of stuff they don't know. You ain't supposed to know. Why would a cracker tell you this? He got you thinking virtue is a scarf. It's a dress. It actually talks about valor. It talks about a soldier. Wow. Listen, don't worry about it. We don't just know these things. Elohim had to cause us to search to see. We had to get past the surface of stuff we've been doing with these people and just reading and taking, and we just throw it on a woman. Automatically just start running and doing stuff and don't even realize this woman here is a soldier. Valor. That's what Amaziah just spent money for him. Because he's like, these people are going to help me fight. I spent a lot of money. Then he come along and ask you, the mother, King Amiel asked you his mother told him, who can find some soldiers? They're expensive. Soldiers are expensive. They're expensive. He want to know, okay, don't take them. I done spent 100 pieces of silver. Tight. This ain't nothing you need to worry about. I just fabricated all this and made this up. All you got to do is check behind me. People dumb us down. All we do is get ourselves dumbed down. Let's go look at the people resting on the person of cosmic God. Let's move on. It's not important. Don't worry about it. Let's jump on this Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. Hold it before you got me there. We're supposed to finish up Beth, Malachim chapter 6. What I told you, jump down about verse 6? What I jumped to? Verse 12. Book right. All that good, you go write a song, start singing, just do stuff, you don't do your research. I ain't mad about the song, right? I'm just mad about the information these people done gave us. Listen, I ain't trying to fight no fight that ain't worth my time. I'm trying to fight each other the good fight of faith. People looking at tassels, people getting excited. I'm not mad about no tassels. Somebody got them, wear them. Make sure you wearing them right now. They're supposed to be in the border of your garment. Only problem I got about that, it's going to be hard to convince somebody that this coat the border of my garment and my pants down here. Any fool with sense know the border the end. Anybody with sense, that's amazing. They're trying to put a wall up in Texas. Who know they're trying to put it at? What that's at? In Austin? In Dallas? So explain to me why I got tassels in my jacket. Now let's say ain't got nothing that's on under it. All I'm saying, you got to just wear them right. I wouldn't dare waste my time fighting no tassel. I want to make sure you remember. What you going to do when they strippers? These people strip. So when Yahushua got stripped, where was it Tassels? That's why Daud said, I hid it in my heart. They might not say, they took our clothes. They could have told the soldier took it, and they split their clothes up. So how was he going to remember? David, they took his clothes and split his clothes up. How he going to remember when he was naked? Told you what I put in my heart. A lot of stuff looks small when you're doing it, though. Very intelligent. When you got up here in your jacket and your shirt, what's in the bottom of your pants? But above that, what's in your heart? Man, y'all get excited. They see stuff just excite y'all get to running. Listen, I just take my time. I'm not fighting no tassel. Wham in good health. Just make sure you're obeying everything. Oh, you got to say that, Abarim, chapter 5, chapter 8. Give me 8 and 5, Abarim. Oh, you get me 1 Corinthians. Ukanon. Let's see what happened. I bring 8 and 5, 1 Corinthians 15 and 1, Ukanon 6:44. Listen to the book.
Who serve unto the example and shadow of Shamayim things.
What that mean? Serve to the shadow. He says serve to the example and the shadow thing. What happened?
As Mashah was admonished of Elohim.
How?
When he was about to make the tabernacle.
They do what?
For see, saith he, that thou make all things according to the pattern shewed to thee in the mount.
See that? That's why he told them we pray. It got to be an example to everything that go on now. What else happened?
But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises.
Like what?
For if that first covenant had been faultless.
Pay attention now. He said this is established upon better. It got better credentials. If the first one had been faultless, what would have happened?
Then should no place have been sought for the second.
What did he do?
For finding fault with them.
See that he found fault with the people. What happened?
He saith, behold, the Yamim come, saith the Adoni.
That what?
When I will make a new covenant with the house of Yasharal and with the house of Yehuda.
Like what?
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the Yum, when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Mitzrayim.
Tell them what happened, Brandon.
Because they continued not in my covenant.
And they had tassels. And they had tassels. They had tassels. They had tassels. And the man just told me they ain't continuing their work. I don't know how they could have done it. The tassel supposed made them remember. Because tassel don't make you obey. Man told me, therefore, we ought to get a more earnest tassel or heed. Which one we supposed to get? More earnest tassel or heed? Man told me heed. Told me less at any time. When we came here, these people stripped us. So what were they going to do for us? They took tassel. You think these cracks going to let us wear tassel when they came and found us here? The cracks going to let us keep no tassel when they caught us? Man, just say he found fault with them. Let's see what happened.
Because they continued not in my covenant.
What did you do?
And I regarded them not.
I ain't paying them no attention, Leon. What happened?
Saith the Adoni.
Yeah.
For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Yasharal after those Yamim.
So after that, after the tassel time, after the time they started wearing the tassel, I'm going to make one with them after this. Like what?
Saith the Adoni.
Yeah.
I will put my laws into their mind.
You said sword in the border in their shirts.
I will put my laws into their mind.
Put them right up in the top of their sleeve on their collar. So they can wear them, look like curtain rod pushing them out.
And write them in their hearts.
And tell them what's going to happen, Brandon.
And I will be to them an Elohim.
And what they going to be?
And they shall be to me a people.
And what's going to happen?
And they shall not teach every ish his neighbor.
Saying what?
And every ish his Aki, saying, know the Adoni.
Tell them what happened.
For all shall know me.
How long?
From the least to the greatest.
And what happened?
For I will be merciful to their Rasha.
Yeah.
And their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more.
That's all I'm looking at. So I remember they sin when they had the tassel. See, you don't get it in your heart, it ain't going to help you. So please, y'all don't go out and start messing about y'all see people with tassel. I don't bother. That's where they at. When Yahushua move me, I want to walk right in what he tell me. I'm just not moving fast when everybody else moving to something. Because why where you put them at, and I'm still not understanding. So you're telling me this is the border of my garment, and I got pants on down here. Because first of all, they want to wear these shirts they wore. Then when they wore, they would have came all the way down. So you're going to keep straddling the fence, playing with yourself, and put them in your shirt, and try to make your shirt come down a little bit to him. That's still not the border of your garment. You still got pants. What's in the bottom of your pants? They get excited. They see stuff. It really excites them. I guess nobody don't think, huh? All right. I'm just curious. How far we going to go? But I know this much right here. You better make sure you ain't committing no sin. That's tight. Let's see it. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 1. The other one got me, Yochanan chapter 6, verse 44. Then I got to jump back in and finish up this Beth Malachim chapter 6, about verse 12. So I can get on to Matthew chapter 11 and verse 25. For some reason, then I still got to finish up 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 15. Some kind of way we try to tie all this in. Listen, it's a whole lot of people here know a whole lot more than I'm going to know. They do a whole lot more study research I know. You know what they ain't going to do? You ain't going to beat me living. When you get through that, all I want to do is see you live. Y'all hear me? Listen, these people just killing time. They trying to wait their time, trying to get deep. First thing you need to get is obedient. I'm telling you, this is how I kill them every time. All you got to do is be obedient. A lot of people take the pen and get the boy. What's going to shoot me in the foot? I can't obey. That the whole thing going to shoot in the foot. When they get through all that, that obedient part going to tear them up. Every time I kill them, all you got to do is obey. I want to debate Thomas Further than talk your credential. See, that nigga don't want to debate. I know. That's how they all going to do it. All I do is live. That's all I got to do is live. I don't have to make my claim to fame out these people. I'm just calling out what's wrong. There's some people tired of fighting these rotten religious preachers. People tired of these rotten religious sects sitting around too, and nobody crying out when the people commit sin. I tell all the time, husband coming up for wife, wife coming for husband, and everybody coming up for the church. Better get out of that junk. You better stand for something. Don't let nobody carry me to hell. I'm standing. Everybody got to justify themselves. Y'all hear me? I talked to my older daughter. She talked to me about her husband. She said, hey, man. I said, stop it. I said, I'll never justify no man. I said, you never had to justify a man. I've been married for 22 years. My wife ain't never had to justify me to nobody. They're wasting time. Don't never try to explain to nobody what I mean. I'm a man. Man, no sense. You don't have to explain for no man. A man can explain for himself. When they took Shaul told her, I make it happen, then I'm able to express my own self. Ain't that right? He told her first to start beckoning with his hand. Ain't that right? Letting the people know. I can tell the folks exactly what I done said, what I teach, and what I preach. Y'all ain't got to explain to nobody nothing. What he be mean, shut your mouth. Don't explain that. I meant what they heard. Yahuwah let them hear exactly what they supposed to hear. Don't try to explain that. You the fool. You sit there and listen to it, and you're going to let somebody tell you what it said. You heard it for yourself. You the one stupid, not them. Right. Don't mess with them. Just like Yahuwah said, let them alone, because the blind need the blind. They two both going to fall in the ditch. Oh, they heard me tell myself, go kill all white people. I ain't never said that. I ain't said y'all to go out and kill nobody. I just told you, don't let you get killed. Well, now they going to come back. You know they going to say, so you talking about killing white people, then you must be telling me you plan on killing me. Because I never said it. I just told you don't let nobody kill you. I told don't let nobody be hitting on you. You said it, go out and beat up white people. Now, what did they just told you if they said that? See, you got to start listening to what people telling you. They tell you on their own self, I'm going to beat you up. When you go back, even historically, you look at the people that stood up and fight. You don't find them folk getting beat up. The folk got beat up, the folk laid down that were passive. That's crazy. All the folk they beat, look at all the religious leaders came through. Look at how many times they grabbed Malcolm X, had him on the ground. Boom, boom, dog bit. Malcolm came out with a gun and told him, if I'd have caught him out here, he's out of shot the first person I seen. Cracka knew what they had to do. They look at a man like realize he ain't the one. You don't see them folk go grabbing no Farrakhan and slamming him on no ground. They know them people to fight. That man got armed guards in front of his house. Them Martin Luther King niggas what they keep beating on. Dog bit. Nobody get dog bit, man. You shoot their dog. That's right. I was at Home Depot. That lady had a dog with a white. When she got a dog, she put it out. I said, better get him. I told her, listen, I had one time warning. I'm going to shut off. Boom, boom, boom. Said, come on, read my order. They're going to be running, screaming through there. I don't know that dog. Listen, I need my order rung up. I was just let them slip out of hand. I was going to shoot up. Pop, 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 pop. Let me go ahead and get this order right here. I know they're going to be simple. Oh, my God, the dog dead. And if it's in the moment, shoot them too now. I'm not going to get bit. That's crazy. Why is a dog in home? White folks get to do stuff. Why is this dog in home and you grabbing it? This dog really smelling. Ain't no dog smelling me. Right. And I smell you, Cracka, before you came in here. How do you folks get to come in the store? I wouldn't even think to bring my dog in no store. No. Then I'm here grabbing the dog. He sit down. Come on, sit down. You ain't got to stop him. I can make him sit down. I make him lay down. So why that trick? Don't move. Look at him over there. Once I shoot blood, look at him. Stay. Play dead. No, be for real. Look at him. I take it on the road. Look at that. Don't move. Don't roll over. Bleed. Let your guts hang out. They be like, oh, have a crowd of people. Look at this. I'll cut this out for them real quick. Sitting around here doing dogs doing where you go. And then got the nerve to have signs up. No niggas allowed. No colors allowed. When are you people going to get insulted? Right. All right, come on, finish this up. Listen to the book.
Moreover, Aki, I declare unto you
that what?
The bar which I preached unto you,
wherein?
Which also ye have received,
and wherein
ye stand.
You wear tassels. By which also
ye are saved,
if you sew in the bottom of your garment.
Keep in memory.
In your shirt, at the corner of your shirt.
If you keep in memory.
What?
I preached unto you.
Lest
ye have believed in vain.
Why delivered unto you first of all?
That which I also received.
How that Yahushua HaMashiach
died for our sins.
According to the tassel?
According to the scriptures.
See, what most people mess up at, they run go get tassel. They ain't got no dabarim. This is where the conflict come in. First time I'm doing go sew tassels in. What does he come to try to make sure I remember? Scripture. Scripture. That's why the tassel ineffective. If you don't know what the scriptures say, and this is where your error gonna come. This is what he told you in Yahoo 22:29. You do error not wearing tassel, not knowing the scripture, nor the authority. What is your authority in doing what you're doing? I didn't know my leader said we're supposed to put them in there. That's why he said, after my people, women are their oppressors, they didn't rule on them, it caused you the error. These people destroy the way I pass. Most of these people not honest. You got some honest teachers that's got to get some conversion. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying at all in any of your imagination that I'm the only one out here, because this will be damnable doctrine. I'm not saying I'm the only one can teach. This will be damnable doctrine. But I'm saying I'm one of them. Huh? I'm honest. If I see it wrong, I guarantee that I change it. Guarantee I ain't going to try to pray over it and try to see how I can keep using it. Don't make sense. If it's wrong, we got to move away from it. Yeah. That's why we're here. We're going to take the scripture. Yeah. These people not honest. You people are not honest. No, y'all not honest. Because you were honest and search stuff you wouldn't even be doing. It's just be honest you wouldn't be doing. When you find it, you'll come to some type of resolution of repentance. You'll turn. People not even honest. What's wrong with you? You ain't honest. When you find that you're convicted, you turn. You don't keep standing. It's crazy. Come on, finish. Ukanon chapter 6, verse 44, so I can move on. Oh, goodness. Got to get through, cover some ground, some other stuff. Then go to Alabama. What I got to do, I'm trying to go get trying to see. I got to try to pick up something. I got to try to pick up a sundial. I know they ain't got no clocks down there. So I keep it what time I put it. So I got to, anybody know how to make a sundown? Then put us in. Learn how to read it. They're going to be the whole trick. Ain't that right? I want to Mr. Billy. I hope he ain't going to be there. He's right off of Mr. Right. Oh, pick that cotton. Ain't that right? I'm going to bring back a bushel of cotton just for that. Ain't that right? Well, I tell you, but you sure go back in time. They know some places that ain't changed. I was talking to our cool Lancaster. She said her dad, how they growed up, she said, go down there and say, look, they're exactly the same. Nothing changed. Ain't even one more piece of paper in the yard. Everything stayed the same in Alabama. Like Jacksonville, Florida, you throw a can on the ground and right road, ain't nothing going to change. Jacksonville behind the time. I was going to move to Jacksonville. It's just too slow. Man, too slow, man. Whoa. It's bad, ain't it? I'm serious. Man, y'all, they might well get moved Jacksonville to Alabama. Nice. Jacksonville slow. I ain't talking about just the people. It's just how they move. Man, they so slow in country. You the largest. People don't even. A lot of people don't know. Jacksonville is the largest state, land mass wise, largest city. How many of y'all didn't know that? That's the largest city in the U.S. Jacksonville, land mass wise. Don't get nothing. Not sense now. Land mass wise. Other than that, in time, in trying to move forward, they the smallest among all of them. Just behind. All right, come on, pick this up. I ain't saying I love you though. Listen.
No each can come to me,
Except
the Abba which hath sent me, draw him.
you said, let's see what Tassels.
Draw him.
I wonder what we gonna draw him with. It's just like when the woman saw Yahushua, she told her, you ain't got nothing to draw with. He, you know, Tassels, the double ring make people come. Huh? Don't you ain't got nothing to draw with. I ain't gonna draw nobody with no Tassels. You gotta have something to draw with. Y'all all right? Come on, these people thirsty. You gotta give these people something. Listen to the book.
And I will raise him up at the last Yom.
Tell them what's written.
It is written in the Naba'im,
Then they gonna wear what?
And they shall be all taught of Elohim.
Every who?
Every each therefore that hath heard,
And?
hath learned of the Abba,
Wear what?
cometh unto me.
Once you get taught, you're gonna come. Y'all hear that? Gotta teach the people so they'll come. Biggest problem we got with our people, you gotta recognize our people condition. Let me tell y'all something. I know it's kind of confusing watching me. Especially for, I'm talking about him, not out there. Some people catch on. What's confusing for y'all is the fact y'all try to figure what side of the fence am I on. I know y'all do. Don't worry about it. It's normal. Because here I am, it's like freedom fighter. Then it's like, okay, doctrine. Freedom fighter, doctrine. More freedom fighter than doctrine. It looks like we losing direction. And it looks like what's going on. Why we just don't stay and let the Lord handle it. The Lord has us in this hellhole. All the Lord, all the Jesus, all the God have us in his hellhole and has us discombobulated. See, I know what our problem is from Yahuwah. And I know what has to happen. See, I understand why y'all don't listen and why you not paying attention and why you not grasping what I'm telling you. Because I understand your condition. Oh, Allah Shemut, chapter 6. It's not unwarranted. Let's start at verse 1, just read down. Every now and then I got to get off. That's how you get on. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Allah Shemut. They call it Exodus 6:1. Listen, none you ain't heard. Listen.
Then Yahuwah said unto Moshe,
What did he say?
Now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land.
What happened?
And Elohim spake unto Moshe and said unto him, I am Yahuwah, and appeared unto Abraham, unto Yitzchak, and unto Yaakov by the name of Elohim.
Yes.
But by my name Yahuwah was I not known to them.
Yeah.
And I have also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers.
Yes.
And I have also heard the groaning of the Beni of Yasharal,
Go ahead.
whom the Mizraim keep in bondage, and I have remembered my covenant.
Listen.
Wherefore say unto the Beni of Yasharal,
Hear what he's saying now. Talking to you. What you want me to tell him?
I am Yahuwah,
Yeah.
and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Mizraim, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgments.
Y'all see that? I know you seen this last night. Y'all got confused. I know. I threw you. Y'all saw that last night? How many of y'all got thrown? Anybody got thrown? Huh? Because his hands had to be up. And then this is what I gave you. How many of y'all threw you? Come on, raise your hand. Can I show you some of this? Okay. Here go my hands, and here go my feet. It's all about how you turn it. Because you've been looking for his feet to be nailed together like this. Why his feet can't be nailed together like this? To each stick and his hand. Don't worry about it. Listen to the book.
And I will take you to me for a arm.
See that? And what else?
And I will be to you a Elohim.
Y'all hear all that good stuff? Listen what happened.
And ye shall know that I am Yahuwah, your Elohim,
Because they're written in the Bible. They all got to be taught then. Listen what happened.
which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Mizraim.
Listen.
And I will bring you in unto the land concerning the which I did swear to give it to.
I won't want to use swear. I just say covenant for swear. I'm not sure about this. I hadn't went back to look at it, but swear wouldn't make sense for a lot of stuff. That's their stuff. They get us swearing, they get us all. I don't know. Their stuff is different. They swear it don't make sense. Don't make sense for them. It makes sense make an oath or a covenant with us, but I just don't know. They put a lot of words they play with us. I'll go and I'll check it. I don't have no problem with this swear we'll leave it, but right now we'll just go with covenant. I don't use swear. I just use covenant. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen.
Concerning the which I did covenant to give it to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Jacob, and I will give it you for an heritage. I am Yahuwah.
Y'all hear that? Listen.
And Mushah spake so unto the Beni of Yasharal,
Pay attention.
but they hearkened not unto Mushah for anguish of Ruach and for cruel bondage.
What happened?
And Yahuwah spake unto Mushah, saying,
What did he say?
Go in, speak unto Pharaoh, Malak of Mizraim,
Yeah.
that he let the Beni of Yasharal go
Yeah.
out of his land.
Listen.
And Mushah spake before Yahuwah, saying,
What?
Behold, the Beni of Yasharal have not hearkened unto me.
Yeah.
How then shall Pharaoh hear me, who am of uncircumcised lips?
Okay. The reason why we went right here. Same reason that y'all doing right now when I'm talking. Y'all can't hear me. You know what they couldn't do? They couldn't hear nothing he was saying. First of all, they looking at, man, I'm effed up on him. All this stuff he keep reciting, saying no, he just told you. They didn't hear nothing he was talking about. We didn't hear nothing he was saying. Because all they were doing was just looking at he told them. I'm in too much anguish and pain right now. I'm starving, I'm hurt. I'm sitting with doubt. There's stuff I need. I got stuff for my family. And you talking about going and doing something? I just be honest, I can't hear you. That's what he had to go back and report to Yahuwah. And he went back and reported to Yahuwah. Yahuwah already knew they wasn't going to hear it. So you know what he know? Only way they going to hear me, I got to deliver them. The message I got for our people, it don't make sense to tell it to you unless I get y'all what you in. It makes sense to come here, man. Oh, you blind man who hand withered up. The Lord loves you. He made you, you special. That man on the ground, blind, his hand withered, drawed up him. That Joe got a hand up him. You're one of God's special creatures. And throw him a penny and walk off. They're not going to hear me. They're not going to hear me. All the people that heard him, he was able to convince were people that he got out of their situation. This trying to get our people this Christian religion of, see, some of us have to be poor. I'm not going to, this person said, you're not talking to me, nigga. Are you poor, nigga? Why you can't be the one poor? This man coming talking about delivering these people. These people need to get out of this situation so I can hear. He didn't teach them nothing in Mizraim. Get them out, then you can teach them. That's why he told them, when you brought them out and bring them to this mountain, that's when I ain't going to be able to teach them nothing now. Behold, a serpent. Them people sitting around here like, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got time to be playing no snake. What is he doing? Because when you get through with these tricks, where you stay? Where do you stay at? Do you understand they saw that stuff? And them people like, oh, darkness, they seen it all. People like, what? Okay. I got to go back to work. You going to have to cut this dark stuff he just did. You going to have to cut this off. I ain't getting to work. We ain't going to be able to do this. You got about 2 more minutes. This stuff doesn't work. This is how they convince us. Keep coming in a room, 4-corner wall, get people, get this church-type syndrome mentality, and look and hope for something to happen. Nothing's going to happen until you're willing to change your situation. You know why he sent a man like Mushah to Mizraim, to them? What was it? And I can hear they cry. These people ain't liking it no more. But you know what he hear when he come across him? All the niggas over there say they good. These niggas in here say they good. Don't make sense. I'm finna rub and help somebody fight their ass for my help. Really? You done intruded in something that don't even have nothing to do with you. Nobody even asked you. And that's more, now that's even more embarrassing when nobody asked you. I was good. So it is, I know y'all, he flip-flopping because they retarded. I got booked for what I'm doing. Some people want to listen. He can teach them nothing. They weren't going to be taught anything. Right now I'm on a hard bondage. Right now I'm in a stressed position. I'm not hearing nothing you're saying. When I'm trying to offer you people, our people, that's why I'm trying to offer you business, creativity, establishing, and having, so you'll hear me. I'm trying to get you to hear him. You're not going to hear us while you're in captivity. Get that out of your mind. That's that Christian, passive, weak doctrine of just keep serving and keep. It makes no sense. You serving in servitude. You're serving as a slave. The people he wanted to be here, he wanted them to worship and serve him, and him only shut that serve. It don't make sense he want me to do that. He gonna have me work for these people. It don't line up. I say, hey, 15-minute break on cooking. I'm in deep coming. I'm in deep pull-off. But now I got a master that say I got to come back to work. I got a master that say I got to get back. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Him only shall I serve. I said, whatever that humbo jumbo junk you doing, you want a job, you want to get your behind back in him. I come and tell him, I need to go for 3 Yamin, and I need to go and I need to do sacrifice for Muhadi. He said, well, that's fine. I mean, you got somewhere else you can work? You already applied, I'm sure, for somewhere else. It's going to be a conflict. He wouldn't have it no other way. He's not going to go find, well, our people work for somebody else, and they serve him. Just find them. They'll go find it. Even our Kohan, they had servants. And you know what they were taught? None of them could work on Shabbat. Name our donkeys, they couldn't do it. Don't make sense because you ain't working. A lot of stuff, these crackers, they'll make me work on this time. These crackers have mandatory because they got hours need to be met because it done snowed. He control the snow. I ain't make no ice on no snow day. Well, listen, if you want a job, you need to be here Saturday. Whatever your religion is, that's your business. We talking about your job. Now, I'm in a straits between two. See, we bought this hype of, I did, the Lord got a reason why. There's a reason why things are happening. But when we get back to the now, we realize it don't make sense to get us away from them in order so we can, like he said, he's the sake of sermon. Pick me up at the 4th chapter of the book of Allah Shemut. Say that 4:19 since we're over here. Listen to the book. Hold on. This mic off. Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Mashah in Midian, Go, return into Mitzrayim, for all the Anashim are dead which sought thy life.
Listen.
And Mashah took his Ashah and his Beni and set them upon an ass, and he returned to the land of Mitzrayim.
Same thing they did with Yahusha in it. He came out of Mizraim. They told Yahusha, the men that sought the kid life, they dead. They ain't go back to Jerusalem. They told he ain't go back there, they were dead. When we come back here, they all need to be dead. That's amazing. You know, Oprah running for president. Y'all don't know Oprah said something at conflict today, what they said? You know what Oprah said? She said, all them old white people going to need to be dead before anything get better for us. All the old white. Oh, listen. Even Oprah, for Oprah said she made her claim to fame on white people. Everybody realized, man, it got to be the truth. Oprah done broke their heart. They so pissed with Oprah, they can't believe. Oprah said, all of them going to need to be dead for anything to change for us. The old cracker can't keep them, suck the air out of them. The old cracker still got the same. Man, you ain't got no 80-year-old cracker. They know how that thing work. You 80 years old, 90 years old, which means you came up in the 20s. What was a nigga position? In the 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. We were still field working. 60s, all the way down to 68, you couldn't even sit in a restaurant. You had to come to the back window. This ain't been that long ago. Right. And if you 80 years old, you grew up in that era. Era for wrong, not for time. Era. All them old crackers got to be dead. You crackers sit here in your face, speak. Now you want to know, what was you saying to me back then? What was you saying to my folks? You were going along with that foolishness. We know not all of them now. Not all. But we talking about for a mass majority of them. Some of these 80-year-old, 90-year-old, that white folk that playing with you in your face, they ain't stupid now. They were here. You ain't got to be that old. They're in their 60s. They're in their 70s. They grew up in an era in town where you couldn't walk in these restaurants. You couldn't be caught downtown. They grew up in an era where you couldn't put a black tie on a white shirt because that meant you had a nigga choking a white man. Louisiana. In these southern towns. They couldn't put black tires behind white tires on your car. If you had white walls on the front and black on the back, they make you change them. That's what you doing with that nigga chasing a white man down the street. They make you change to sell your tire. Put the white in the back. White man chase a nigga. No black tie on a white shirt because that meant you had a black man choking a white man. This ain't been that long ago. Black man couldn't even have a tie on. Only time a nigga have a tie on, he had to be a preacher. Want to know if the nigga, you a preacher or something, boy? A boy. Hey, sad part, they think, oh, but right, they all got to be dead. They all got to be dead. And the sad part, they taught it to their children. And they teach it to their children. And your law told you to teach this law to your children, your children's children. And let them teach another generation. But you too scared of these crackers. Anytime somebody stab against them and they want self-preservation and they don't want to get beat and let white folk put their foot behind, they talking about kill all white people. That's always the answer to everything. They hate white. So what is a cracker that shoot nigga unarmed? God-fearing. Love of God. With the mighty burning Jesus in his heart. White people don't never get the proper title. Never get the proper. Only black people that stand around rebel rouser, troublemaker, outside agitator. What are these crackers that shooting at? These police sit around saying, man, they got me out here getting shot. Your own brother's doing it to you. The agitation coming from them. We just want equality. We want a right to life. I don't want nothing from these crackers. Let them have it. I don't want their religion. I don't want nothing they got. I already got my woman. I don't want that woman. Get whatever you want. The people worry about interracial marriage. I don't care about nobody interracial. Do what you want to do. Don't let nobody disrespect you. That's my only concern. Interracial marriage for us is you marry somebody don't go along with our doctrine. There's a lot of bad black marriages. Oh, that's it. And they justify because they ain't got nobody white. You got so many piss poor black marriages, it's ridiculous. Don't put on no interracial marriage. Interracial for us, coming the bigger interracial transgression for us is to marry a sinner. That's right. Marry a transgressor. That's interracial marriage. That's the worst kind. And we don't allow your kind around him. They don't want to talk about that, though. They think they just because they got somebody the same color. Two dirty socks the same color, too. They still dirty. Stupid self. Isn't that right? Come on, son. What I got you hold? Let's finish this up. Allah Shamu chapter 4. What verse we at? 20, 21?
20.
Listen.
And Mashah took the rod of Elohim in his hand.
And what did he do?
And Yahuwah said unto Mashah, when thou goest to return into Mizraim.
See what he told him to do? When he go back to Mizraim, what you want him to do?
See that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh.
Y'all see? And what else?
Which I have put in thine hand.
Y'all see that? What else?
But I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go.
Yeah.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahuwah, Yasharal is my ben, even my firstborn.
Y'all hear that? He said, that's my son. This is my Rasha, which is my firstborn. What you want me to do?
And I say unto thee, let my ben go, that he may serve me.
Tell him why, Brandon.
And if thou refuse to let him go,
what you gonna do?
Behold, I will slay thy ben, even thy firstborn.
Even his firstborn. That's why kids sit around taking them little Tide tablets, taking opioids. Listen, states done came out this morning. Listen, they pushing the hardest penalty. Even states was already federal. States done come in and enforcing saying, we're finna put the hardest penalty in crime against their opioids. These playing these drugs. They always got something big now. Pill popper. They ain't never pill pusher. Crackers been on pills. This ain't nothing new. All they acting celebrity always been on pills. These crackers been on pills for years. They ain't nothing new. They one gave them up. What a nigga doing with some pills? We got it from them. Now they gonna go past all these laws now because their kids dying. But nobody care. When he tried to tell them, let my son go. If you don't, I'm gonna kill your son. That's what Yahuwah said. All right, they killing us, so Yahuwah said, I'm going to kill yours. They ain't got nobody who you go blame Ty. Ty, the white company. What make a white kid just sit around and look at that little thing and say, hey, man, let me just swallow it. Then he don't even wash it behind. Right. All of a sudden, he want to wash the inside of his gut, but he don't want to wash it behind. I know Zach, bro, he probably ain't going to use none of that. He probably going to say, man, that stuff dangerous. He ain't going to put no washing machine. No offense in that like that. He ain't the only one. Yeah, he's a little more recent, though. But anyway. Yeah, but that's the thing with any of these people now. When you see all this stuff coming on these people, it's like, I'm not praying for them. Or they can say, oh, they're heartless. No, they ain't heartless. Nobody. Who praying for our kids? When our kids said, listen, the influx of these drugs, they don't sit through Ricky Ross. Ricky Ross went to jail. This is bad. Cracka show you a movie that they set him, CIA used this man for the country, to raise money for the country. Under Ronald Reagan, the president. This is a heinous crime. Ronald Reagan should be dug up and should be burned in prison. The fact that they funded, what did they tell you about the nigga in the project? How much money goes through the black Negro neighborhood? That you can fund a war from a project. All in poor projects. From California all the way to London, just in project, you funded a war without Congress. Congress refused to sign off on the war with the country. They should have let the Soviets went on ahead and took them bastards. Before they let us sit around and die. And they sat here, influx our poor neighborhood, made us cook it up, bag it up, and then locked us up later. They made the money. Wash their hands, and then make a movie and show it to you. You don't know when you ought to be pissed. I guarantee I couldn't go make no movie showing back in the 1980 while I was raping no white women. Shoot, before that thing hit the end, my behind caught. Them crackers in the air, I'm here playing like, what's all them playing? By the time I say that stuff, dropping from the air. The fact they can show you this stuff. You don't even know when you ought to be pissed. Pure piss. And for a cracker to sit back and question our integrity, our morality, for a cracker to sit around and question our loyalty to them, should we been more loyal to these crackers? They done been to themselves. Been patient with these crackers. They ain't changed yet. Crackers ain't tried. They don't even try to change. They don't even try to do better. Sit in your face, continue to insult you, and you don't see a cause you need to break away from these people? I'm coming just like Musha. Let my people go so he can serve Yahuwah. If you don't let him go, he's going to kill your kids. He's killing our Yahuwah, going to kill his kids. He's going to keep flying them out the water. They're going to keep getting bombed. They're going to keep getting taken out. I don't care where he put them, where he teach them, what he let them read, what he give them. Yahuwah going to continue to take your kids down till you let his people go. Somebody got to stand and tell them. Somebody got to tell them. Y'all don't like that, though. Come on, let's see what happened, Brandon.
And it came to pass by the way in the end
What happened?
that Yahuwah met him and sought to kill him.
Yeah.
Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her ben,
And what happened?
and cast it at his feet, and said, Surely a bloody husband art thou to me.
What happened?
So he let him go. Then she said, A bloody husband thou art, because of the circumcision.
Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Aharon, Go into the wilderness to meet Moshe.
Yeah.
And he said, and he went and met him in the mount of Elohim and kissed him. And Moshe told Aharon all the Dabarim
Who
of
did
Yahuwah.
that? Yehuda. That's what the book told us. They met him a woman, they met him with a woman in the attire of harlot. And with her pertinent face, she kissed him. And she forced him with the flatter on her lips. Listen.
And Moshe told Aharon all the Dabarim of Yahuwah who had sent him,
Yeah.
and all the signs which he had commanded him.
And what did he do?
And Moshe and Aharon went and gathered together all the elders of the Beni of Yasharal.
And what did they do?
And Aharon spake all the Dabarim which Yahuwah had spoken unto Moshe,
And what else did he do?
and did the signs in the sight of the
Yes, sir. See that? Showed it to them. With me, they seen the darkness. They seen the serpent. They seen the blood. They seen the smoke. They seen the frogs. They seen all this stuff come up. They seen the gnats come up. All this stuff. But I'm still captive. This ain't doing a whole lot for me. After the show, I got to go home. See, the only way that's going to help us, the only way that's going to really get us to where we need to be, we got to get out of here. That's when you'll believe. You ain't going to believe it, you get out of here. Y'all see that? They seen all that, and yet when he went to talk to him, Yasharal wouldn't hear him. Why do you preacher want to tell us this? We tired of sitting around getting afflicted. All we've been done, dumping money, raising money, praying, laughing, singing. But your condition ain't changed because you don't see You can't do it here. When our people got caught in the 137th Division of Tahalim, 137. Also, send a code to the out-of-town members. They're going to need it when I get finished. We got a lot of work to do. There'll be changes made today. Listen to the book.
By the rivers of Babylon,
What we do?
we sat down, yea, we wept when we remembered Sion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof, for there they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
And what happened?
They that wasted us required of us mirth.
That's what these Cracka want. They want you to be happy and play with a skinny grin in their face. I don't get it. White people can laugh and play because they ain't captive. Not yet. Let white people go through what we went through and let them see them get up and see they'll be trying to kiss our behind. Let white people go through what we gone through and watch what happened to their kids that happened to our kids. Watch their men getting hung and their women get raped and see if they can jump up and be joyous and happy and strong and resilient and bounce back like we have. No race. Asian race, nobody. Hispanic race, nobody. They don't have a race of people that can take what we took. Not one of them. Not one of them. Don't even think about it. Not one. All these races can claim the family they want and try to make themselves great. They'll be lying to themselves. They know good and well nobody can't go through what we went through. Nobody could have went through these many thousands of years of suffering and killing and murders and maiming. You go kill 30 million white people and see what happened. That's all of them. That's all of them. 30 million white people see they can bounce back. Let's see you go and maim and cut off arms and hands of 30-something million or 15 million white people and see them go on the field and still work. 2 weeks, they'll die. Them go do it, cut off legs and foot and still can hop around and get it. Should we make a dance? We'll make a dance with one leg. Called get on the good foot. Nigga, we resilient. No matter what you do, we going to bounce back. We going to make something out of it no matter what you give us. These white people couldn't dare go through what we going through and make it back. Hey, come in the last minute, they're going to give us their resources, a book, and the word report, the book they got, and we're going to outscore them on every test. Pass me accolade, intelligence. Once they give it to us and show it, we say, get back, I got it. Sad part is we don't know how to take and create it for ourselves. We go back and fix it and give it back to him. He put his name on and said, I invented it. We go cook and make cookies and say we famous, the crowd go by and he aim us. Huh? All right. We aimed in the wrong direction. They're killing us. So anybody doing what I'm doing, let me tell you something. They should be marching up and giving me accolades. They should be giving me plaques and awards, man. All I'm trying to do is wake our people up and try to tell you it's time for self-preservation. They ain't going to work for this man. Just like it didn't work for me in Mizraim. I don't have no plan that include working for this man. If you got a plan that include working for this man, I don't want no part of it. I don't even want to talk about it. I can't work for this man. This man not just. No more than your code can stay and work for labor. He done changed my wages too many times. Huh? It ain't going to be right. Some in me tell me I got to go home. This ain't my home. There's some people out you go spend the night and enjoy yourself. After a while, you say, I ain't going. You be like, my house better your house. Still, I just need to go home. I can't. I've been here too long. I don't care what he tell me. It's like mine, and I can just enjoy myself. I can go in the refrigerator. This ain't my home. I'm not satisfied with this man. Y'all quit playing with this man. I don't care what this man, no raise on no job, no $1,000 bonus. These crackers trying to pay it. They know we getting ready to leave them. These crackers could have been again. How you can give up $1,000 to everybody, and people ain't even got their 1099s yet, and W-2 to the end of the month. I'm already getting 1,000 everybody, finna take everybody from $7, $8 to $12. What did I get? They telling you the checks won't be released till the end of January. How can that man afford to tell me, Apple gonna tell me he's gonna come back and spend $3.9 billion? You ain't even got your taxes back yet. Did you file already? They been had a cracker giveaway. That's what they calling that summer. These crackers looking at it. We finna put money right back in our hand. These people finna be our servants. Listen, that little money they finna give you, they just finna jack the prices up. Listen, you create these economies. They create all of that big, this stuff is all fabricated. I've been taught this stuff fabricated. We make our money, we get out, let these crackers have it. That's the American dream. Let these sinners have it. God, if I don't want no American dream, I want my own. I want my own. I want money with nigga pitch on. Nigga sitting back chilling. Nigga calm now, ain't that right? Nigga got a ring on, chilling that thing. That's my money. We came out of Mizraim, man, we had on gold and stuff. He cracking on strip, that nigga got a little bit of necklace invisible, can't even hardly see it. Man, we came out of medallions. Nigga stunning when they came out of there. Cause that night, that light hit, that nigga just blinging coming through them bushes. Tiger like, oh my goodness, nigga giving nigga blinging. That had the battle. Isn't that right? Fuck that, man, they done nothing down. They get on Invisalign, nigga, like Invisalign braces. Man, we couldn't nigga have a rope like that around his neck. White folks hate it when they see it. That's why they try to run rap out. They look at rap, put a lot of that gold stuff back on for it. They still can't figure where black people pick this up with their love of gold, putting on, we got from Mizraim. They had to put on that to pay us off. They would tell these crowds, you finna have to pay your debts. Huh? They got to pay their debt. We told you who will forgive us ours. I'm not forgiving these people their debt. You owe me, white boy.
That's right.
You owe me, white girl. I want my money. Yeah. All right, hold on. Come on. You go ahead and drop it. Let me finish this up with him. I live. Let me just finish. I'm trying to let y'all go. Second, don't get Beth Malachim chapter 6 verse 12. Matthiyahu chapter 11 verse 25. So I can go back and finish the 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 15, 16. So I can get y'all through. They're gonna call it 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 12. I know y'all don't remember where it go, but I put it together for you. Listen to the book. Look at that baby with that toupee. Go ahead. That's so pretty. Listen.
And one of his servants said, none, my Adoni, O Malak, but all Yasha the Nabah that is in Yasharal, telleth the Malak of Yasharal the Dabarim that thou speakest in thy bedchamber.
Yeah.
And he said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by Layla and compassed the city about. And when the servant of the Ish of Elohim was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my Adoni, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
What happened?
And Yasha Palal, and said, Yahuwah, I Palal thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahuwah opened the eyes of the young Ish, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Yasha. Mm-hmm. And when they came down to him, Yasha Palal unto Yahuwah, and said, smite these I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the debar of Yasha.
At the book of Matthiyahu chapter 11 verse 25. They call it Matthew. Matthiyahu chapter 11, chapter 25. I'm sorry, chapter 11 verse 25. Matthiyahu chapter 11 verse 25. Listen to the book.
At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Abba.
Why?
Adoni of Shamayim and Aratz.
Tell them why.
Because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent.
And did what?
And hast revealed them unto babes.
So right then, you understand he just smoked the people with blindness? See, Cosmic Yah did the same thing. He tried to tell the people that. He said, be more with us than be with them. Which means he had to see them. People were blind, they just couldn't see it. The people were afraid, but they rested on what he told them. He knew what he saw. Same thing with all Yahoo. He knew what he saw. He saw the whole mountain all around him was just filled with fighters, virtuous people, valor, warriors, soldiers, all around them, more than what they saw right there. After that, he said, smote them with blindness so they don't see. He doing the same thing right here. He giving Hudah, Hadu, H-A-D-U, Hadu, things. Because he hid these things from the wise and prudent and revealed them unto babes.
Even so, Abba, for so it seemed Taub in thy sight.
That you did what?
All things are delivered unto me of my Abba,
And who knows?
and no ish knoweth the Ben,
See that?
but the
Nobody
Abba.
know. And what else?
Neither knoweth any ish the Abba, save the Ben.
What happened?
And he to whomsoever the Ben will reveal him.
Listen.
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden,
And what will you do?
and I will give you rest.
That's what y'all did. He called his assembly people. Uyakra. Y'all didn't pay attention? And he called. When he called the assembly people, he spoke all these dabareens. When he spoke all these words, all our hot dabarim, then the people could rest. He said, come on me, all that burden and heavy laden. They had to come out the will. You got to come out your situation, and I'll give you rest. Take my
yoke upon you and learn of me.
For what reason?
For I am meek and lowly in heart.
And this is where they mess up right now. Simple. What it mean? Salt. That's it. Say it, Clark. Go ahead. What's all that woofing up for? Huh? What's all that out for, Clark? You meek. Huh? Why would he tell you this? Because our law, if we say here, and we've been taught of him, every man done for that heard and learned, do what? Come unto him. Why would I come to a man that's soft? I'm getting beat. I'm sitting here, these people raping me, these folks manipulating me. Why am I going to come to somebody soft? Why? But then the man just told me he meek. At the 12th chapter of the book of Bamatba. Right quick, give me Ala Shemut. Pick me up at chapter 2 and about verse 9. Listen to the book.
And Pharaoh's Bath said unto her, Take this child away and nurse it for me, and I will give thee thy wages. And the Ashah took the child and nursed it. And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her ben.
Yeah.
And she called his name Mashah, and she said, Because I drew him out of the Ma'im. And it came to pass in those Yamim, when Mashah was grown, that he went out unto his Aki, and looked on their burdens. And he spied one of Mitzrayim smiting an Abari, one of his Aki. And he looked this way and that way, and when he saw that there was no Ish,
what happened?
He slew the Mitzrayim and hid him in the sand.
Now, I don't understand. Buried it, covered that bastard up in the dirt. We've been burying bastards. I know old people tell us, boy, I kill you and I bury you. Where they could have got that from? Anybody know old people that talk like that? They say, I kill you and bury you. That's amazing. Without any information about this Dabarim, they had enough saying, no, I'll kill you and I'll bury you myself. This is what Moshe did. He killed him and he buried him. Listen.
And when he went out, the second Yom, behold, the two Anashim of the Amorim strove together.
And what happened?
And he said to him that did the wrong, Wherefore smitest thou thy fellow?
Listen.
And he said, Who made thee a prince and a shaphat over us?
What happened?
Intendest thou to kill me as thou killest the Mizraim?
Uh-huh.
And Mashah feared and said, Surely this thing is known.
That's why I opened live streaming. I used to try to hide nothing from these people. Surely they already know about it. I used to try and do nothing secret. What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. You know what we got to get out of? First thing I got to do, quit hiring these crackers. Quit sitting around trying to be secret. You ain't going to get no secret. A nigga ain't going to sell anyway. Let me tell you something. You think I know y'all people. What y'all capable of and what you'll do. For the sake of you want to try to get some kind of resolve these crackers and think these crackers going to love you because you're going to give me over to them. Crackers ain't going to do nothing for you. Crackers leave you right there to hang and die. No more than they help Yehuda when he turned over Yehusha. They're going to sit here and let you know that's your crime. We ain't got nothing to do with it. And they ain't going to let you go right here and get yourself killed later. It never worked out. They never had nobody ever been informed of work for them. They ain't never thrown under the bus. No, but they always let them out. It never worked. It's never been a time they hid and kept nothing. These crackers always do it. It's never worked. Our people got to look at this. We ain't doing nothing wrong because we want self-preservation. We want to govern ourselves. We want to protect and police ourselves. We want our own schools, own business, own hospital. I don't know what's secret about it. I ain't got no more water cooler talk. When I come out there, they bring all the white people you want. They can be there too. And bring Mr. Billy. And they ain't picking no damn beans. What we doing? If we doing something wrong, we ought to be in the cover. I ain't got time for no candlelight meetings nowhere in no corner. I'm just like Shaul. What I'm doing ain't done in no corner. I ain't doing nothing in no corner. Everything we doing, we putting it straight out in the light. Anybody. Y'all hear me? What's wrong with it? White folks ain't hiding from other man. Come up every speech you have say, make white great again. What you heard? I heard it straight in mouth said, make white great again, make niggas slaves. So I ain't hiding nothing I'm saying. I ain't making no apology for nothing I'm saying. Y'all got me? If it's wrong, you should have been saying it. I know it's wrong for him to say you're going to make me a slave. And I'm intending, I ain't going to let you. Y'all hear me? I ain't going to let you. That's like Moshaw. He done showed me, niggas couldn't even keep that little thing. He done seen you getting smoked. He said you don't want a nigga done went and told. You know, I know he saved my life. He brought me out of muck and Mario Clay, got me living. I ain't have a blanket thing for a minute. Yeah, he talking about he going to try to establish his own and want to try to be the people be free and don't want to be no good niggas. That's what y'all do. All people could have went back and told the people he done delivered. Who else could have told her? I walk up, come in for a second. Let me borrow y'all two, just for a second. It don't matter. Who want to be the smart and the smith? You ain't going to actually do it. Who want to be the smart and smith? All right, hypothetically, you smiting. I would say you smiting. I'm looking. Boom. Now I killed him. He done. How they find out? Who did it? Leon. So you can see now how everything happened. See, people ain't paying attention. He just told you he looked. He didn't see nobody. So how did they find out? The man died. Moshe killed me. Oh, it makes sense. Joker died with a note in his hand. He just told you he buried him. That's what we do. Anybody need to be in the dirt, need to be in there. We ain't never dig no hole to put ourselves in. We did that. Them were pits we did. We didn't put ourselves in no pit. We put living people in pits when we put them down in there. Never put no dead man in no pit, never but a Mizraim. Now we doing the same practice we got from them. That's why you got to break away from this cruel master. I got you, hold on, so I can get through.
But Mark about 12 and 1.
All right, that's good. But Mark 12 and 1. They call it Numbers. And we'll finish up that, and we would finish up that 2 Timothy 3:15, and we'll try to let y'all go. Y'all get ready to give your money. Give it up. Listen to the book.
And Marim and Aharun spake against Mushah because of the Cush Ashah whom he had married.
What he do?
For he had married and Cush Ashah.
See that? See the problem these people got? Here we go. Moses married a black woman. That's the first thing they go along. Don't make sense. All of them were black. That's not. What they're looking at is our people. They're looking at you're integrating another race in with us. Not because of color, because of our doctrine. Y'all got it? He couldn't have married her. She wasn't with us. But they just looked at she a Cushite. We're the Abarim. But it's not the thing we got to look at. If you take the doctrine, if you obey the doctrine, we can integrate. This is something else I want everybody to know. I don't have no end with this black, white marriage and black and white can't marry. That's not my problem. And I don't have that fight. My fight is we can't sit up under the rulership of crooked white people. All white people are not crooked. All white people are not racist. There are white people out here that have done a lot and doing a lot for our cause. Look at the woman that sold the NAACP. That white woman left up. This is what I tried to get her to understand last night. Married a black man, had black kid, sat here and look at her accelerate with the NAACP and went off. So I told him Cracka dirty. Her dirty Cracka family is the one that ratted out. Yep. Brought a picture of her saying, this is Becky Sue Molly. Call them got on there. Becky Sue Molly. She been white ever since she was living. It came out solid. She came out, her nickname used to be Lily. Last name was White. She was Lily White when she was a baby. And now she done jumped up and ran and married a black man and had black kids. She fighting for these so, and that's how white people took her down. The woman was a professor at the college. Y'all know she homeless, she on food stamps, and she can't get a job. Oh, Cracka's cruel. They cruel. See, I try to tell you about white people. If they'll do that to her, what you think they'll do to us? What's her sin against white people? She married a black man. She let a black baby shoot out her womb. That's her sin. White people are, listen, they don't forget. They made us hate her. I ain't got no fight with her. You trying to help me, what I'm fighting you for? It'd be different if she was in there sabotaging, stealing money, and she was getting black people raped and robbed and killed. I'd be the first one to say take her down. See, you got to learn who your enemy are. That's the problem we got right here. But that just let you know how cruel. Y'all know how long that been now? That white woman can't get a job. They said she on food stamps. Can't get a job. She was a professor. That That show you how cruel crackers is. Crackers don't forget. But you know what you'll do? Same people that hire and beat you and rape you, you're going to take them back. You'll hire them and love them, forgive them and everything. White people never forgive her for what she did. The fact she went and worked for a black organization, sad part is, white people started it. She deserved to be in a position. She knew where she belonged. White people, this was bad. The HBCU started by white people. All your organization, everything you got started by white people. The NAACP, all these are white organizations. This Islam movement, what's that boy down there? Farah Muhammad, Mr. Farah, white man started. All they worship, this is what, how you white man, and you got a picture on your wall, white man, Farah, Mr. Farah. Nigga, we ain't went nowhere. Mr. Farah. Elijah Muhammad from Sandyville, Georgia. You can run to Chicago Highway you want to, nigga. You from Sandyville. Nigga from a dirty hick town. And then the fact that this don't even bother these niggas that say him follow their piss poor religion is the fact that the Ku Klux Klan was paying him. He was hired by them, paid by them to convince blacks to come back to the South, that the South was the promised land. How many of y'all didn't know that? All y'all got to do now, y'all going to let me just sit here and lie on the man? These your leaders. I know he could. Let me ask you something. Why wouldn't the government kill a man back in the 50s, 60s, and you up talking about white people like that? You raising money, slapping mosque, the way these crackers here about terrorists, and you study setting up mosque. Farrakhan get nude meat, everything, and you saying that terrorists are Muslims. Muslims are terrorists. Because they're agents. They're agents. These people don't fool me. They're agents. Listen, anywhere Farrakhan is nude meat, the man still raised money. They supposed to been stop this money. Gaddafi tried to get him millions of dollars back in the 90s, and they stopped it from getting it. They supposed to lock them up for taking money from terrorists. They didn't because they already know he one of our agents. These people on payroll. Man, they run you to Islam. Cracker, no, I just set you up for another rotten religion. You could have stayed Christian. They all believe in Jesus. Asimov used to say, who is Jesus? They be like, Jesus ain't no son of God. He said, well, who is Jesus? Jesus was a prophet, so I knew he was a retard. Jesus was a slave ship. The mere fact you're going to tell me move from a white man religion and tell me Jesus and tell me he wasn't no son of God, he was a prophet. Who he prophesied about? Oh, he prophesied about Muhammad. More fiction. How did a slave ship prophesy about another man that ain't did nothing? A camel jockey. Somebody who came to our father and tried to convince him that Elohim, he called Allah, would be blasphemy for us and tell us that he came and spoke to him in Mecca. When we say in our book, in Jerusalem is where men ought to worship. Why would he be speaking to somebody in Mecca? None of it makes sense. They wouldn't even listen to him. We don't believe it. Went back, copied out his book that he couldn't write, that he used a woman to write for him. He couldn't even read. Couldn't even read. They're going to show me a Quran that Muhammad had, and Muhammad couldn't even read. Who wrote it? She wrote it. Nobody want to read the Baqarah, though. No, they don't want to go talk about that. Go ask them. Say, let's put the Quran down. Let's look at the Baqarah. Let's listen to what Aisha said about it. Let's sit around and talk about how much semen he could shoot out while he be praying. Let's talk about how a man can go pick up a 6-year-old girl who outside in the backyard playing dirty with a dog and grab him out of their cousin's house and take off and marry her. Oh, she got her own story in the Baqarah. They don't want to talk about that. See, nobody want to talk about truth. Let's just keep talking about the Quran. That's it. Listen, you got to go and look where this stuff come from. The same man that gave you Islam told you had to believe in the gospel, told you had to believe in the Bible, which wouldn't make sense because that's Biblis, which is going to be Greek. But it would make sense when Mizraim was conquered by the Greeks. This is why he will sell you the hype, or you're going to have to believe some stuff that's Greek. Man, you can't be this dumb. You just can't be this dumb. You can't be this dumb. That's in bad shape. That's in bad shape, man. You have to look at people's story. Like, I'm looking at a 6-year-old girl writing this story down. We got her whole story here. She's telling you about the man. She's telling you about the man, how the man was. She's telling in her story, the Baqarah. This is just the truth. They don't even want to talk about it. How many of y'all ain't even heard of the Baqarah, have you? That's good. Y'all gonna check behind me, y'all gonna let me lie. Y'all gonna let me lie, you gonna check behind me. Check behind me and read her story. Am I lying, Jess? She said the prophet would take his penis and he would put it between my thigh because she said he couldn't penetrate. She was 6. I don't know why a 6-year-old wouldn't be wide open for sex. This is who I'm going to follow. This is who I'm going to blow up for. 6 years old. Catch a man 6-year-old, my daughter, blow his brains out. Call no law like Mushah, bury that nigga in the sand. I pour ants all over and let the red ants suck the blood out of that maggot body. He a maggot to me. People don't move. Listen, all this stuff they're doing, listen, put the bomb down, put the gloves on. This stuff is ridiculous. We sit here and a nigga run this stuff for freedom from a white man, you right back into captivity. Man will sit here and he will throw a 6-year-old girl and masturbate on. And I'm going to go take their religion and step up to a white man, tell the white man, he the devil. His religion wrong, and I'm sitting having sex with a 6-year-old girl. I got to put a bomb on to blow myself up to get 70 girls. I don't know how to go pimp. I don't know how to go read a player magazine. Iceberg Slim learn how to get hold. I got to blow myself up. Huh? All the nigga got to do is learn how to do a sport, learn how to sing and dance. They can get a hoe. That's crazy. They got to go blow themselves up to get one. Get 7 of them. That's all you can get? Will Chambers slapping ball out here. He had 24,000 hoes stay right here. He'll be the best enlargement figure they ever get. Hey, Will, how many had Will sit him get? Say what, 24,000? Will can't even go to hell. Right down here banging hoes. Just slapping balls out there. 43 points a game a night. Will said, I got 24,000 hoes. Now who you got here long gonna be better than this man here? Just embarrassing. The fact that you would sit around and recite this as a teacher, just sad. That's sad. Come on, let me finish. That's just sad. You just need people stuff. I just can't let anybody sit around and just tell me no anything. Strap on a what and blow what? I'm trying to get these bulldoggers to take out their cucumber and somebody tell me to strap a bomb on. Nigga, you crazy. I already got a bomb. Boom, boom. By the time I be strapping that on, that's crazy. I came with mine. These men create homosexuality. That's crazy. They ain't got no business strapping on nothing. That's just his gun, his weapon. Go put on the bomb. You go in and then you're going to put on, who? No, not me. I ain't going to be nowhere around that place. You put that junk on. I'm not walking up blowing up now. That's crazy. Nigga got meat thrown all the way, a little piece of fragment meat thrown all through the room. That ain't me. The head nigga, let him go strapping on. So I had to be here so I can lead the people. I need to stand so I can watch you then. Everybody don't need to go. That's crazy. Listen, I ain't strapping. Man, please. Man, I'm moving. That nigga taught me about strapping on that. Nigga, you out your mind. You gonna take the car, you hit the bum in there. You go, no, I ain't driving that car, nigga. You out your mind. I'm not getting in that car. No, nigga, I'm finna open that door and dive out. I'm not finna go in there. And all that great. He great. Let him go in there and blow it up. I'm not going. What he gonna put? What he got me strapping on for? Nigga, don't even think. Use your head. Got me around. All right, great. Then I'm sitting there and blow myself up. I'm done. I said, look, the best thing you do, Ollie, look, you put that thing on, and you go in there, and I'll tell them about you later. The police car, I tell them, oh, Ollie did that one. I ain't, not me, it ain't right. Well, around Ollie, great, I'm the one that blowed it up. Right. They be hollering my name. Yeah. That's crazy. Here you don't suppose I ran these planes into a building, Cali, for them. Ollie ain't great. I'm great if I'm the one that did it. He need to fly that plane. Nigga don't even think. What you hollering somebody else's name for? It's crazy, man. Our people don't even. Please think for you join any religion. Please just think it's just way the whole group. What they ask you to do, you find where they do it. You know, try to come down to his finger, blow it out that nigga. That don't move me. Cut that junk all the way to your shoulder. I'm not strapping it on. I'm not doing it. And that nigga trying to live. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to boom, boom. Nigga, please. Y'all all right? I don't play that stuff. I don't entertain no conversation with no stuff like that. I'm just, man, I don't play no stuff like that. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me stupid. Nobody know gonna have no conversation. We must strap on, nigga, ho. I ain't no homosexual. That's right. Strapping on nothing. All this here, this born with this. All this is equipment I came in here with. Strapping on nothing. Putting on no dildo like no bull dagger, try to go blow nobody up. Not me. Somebody take it and you must put it in your pants. I'm not putting nothing in here. I ain't inserting nothing like no stick, nothing hard going in here, no. This is for all soft equipment. I don't play no stuff like that. I told them set it up, burn itself out, blow. None of this definitely ain't finna. What's gonna blow up? No. It will blow up here? No. We definitely ain't putting that down here. Y'all all right? I just don't get it. Anybody out here get that kind of stuff? You just gonna drive off of them. So what you think you're gonna do tomorrow? Like that stupid bastard, where it was in New York, blowed up in the summer, didn't kill himself. I just went and stomped a mud hole him on the ground. Stupid nigga done messed me up, finna late for work, nigga. Found out to kick the brain out that nigga head. Stupid nigga couldn't even blow himself up. That is stupid. That dumb. Come on, son, finish up with guys. I'll get y'all out of here.
And they said, hath Yahuwah indeed spoken only by Mushah? Hath he not spoken also by us?
Listen.
And Yahuwah heard it.
Listen.
Now the Ish Mushah was very meek.
Is it what now?
Now the Ish Mushah was very meek.
How meek was it?
Above all the Anashim which were upon the Panim of the Arat.
So when he said, come at me, all that burden heavy laden, I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon me. Take my yoke upon and learn of me, for I am. What was our definition of that? Because he just told me Mushah me, but Mushah just killed a man. Man didn't even hit him. He sitting here one of his Aki. Then nobody walk up and say, hey, man, Mushah, he didn't let, I know he gonna let nobody put their hand in his face. He looking at, this ain't him fight, he kills somebody. He the meekest man on the whole planet. Then who should come along and say, I'm meek? That don't tell you come to me, he's saying, I can defend. Y'all done. That's why he was immersed in y'all. I can defend. I'll flow down. That's why nigga gonna say, nigga, throw down. Yeah. We'll throw down or flow down. However you want to do it, we'll defend. That's right. See, why are we not thinking? Because whatsoever written aforetime, what was it written for? So you gonna tell me about how meek he was, but then you just told me he killed somebody. Now Yahushua say he meek. How did I go to he pass it, he touch it, he hug, let anybody do anything to him? I don't know where you get it from. I don't know where you get it from. He got booked for everything he did. Do you have a book for what you've been believing? You got twisted information. The man just told me, I'm burdened, I'm heavy laden. Why do I need to go to somebody soft like Claude? Don't no man call me soft. That don't make sense. If I'm burdened heavy laden, that means you can get this off me. Why are you calling me to you if you can't do nothing? You can't do no more than I'm doing. You see how it don't make no sense? It don't make sense to call me. Unless I can stop that. If you come to me, I can cut that off. I can stop that on real meek. They got you meek. They tell you, just be meek. He's so meek and lowly. Spit on him, all this stuff. They got stuff framed wrong. What I come to do as a wise master, I'm the inspector. I can see, take all that down. All that wrong. It's wrong. It don't make sense. Why is somebody weaker than me calling me to come to them? Come on, let me finish this up. Boy, I'm meek and lowly at heart. Are we still there at 11? Was it 11:28? Come unto me, so I can finish this 2 Timothy 3:15. I'm going to try to get y'all out of here and try to be done. Yahuwah willing. 11:28. Matiyahu. Then 2 Timothy 3:15, 16, so I can try to get out of here. Listen to the book.
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden.
What is he going to do with a whole bunch of people that sitting around heavy laden bird and he meek? He passive, he weak. I just call everybody to come to me. That burden and heavy laden. How many of y'all burden heavy laden? We going to go to somebody weaker than us? What is he going to do for all of us if he weak and he can't do nothing? Now he just called all of us to come here that burden and heavy laden and you'll give us what?
And I will give you rest.
I can stop it. I can take all your burden. I don't see how. You meek. From what they told me what meek is, I don't see how it can help me. If their definition of meek is what it means, it doesn't make sense to go. Let's be honest, this will make me a fool. Here I'm burdened and heavy laden. I'm going to go somebody weaker than me, who can't stop nothing, who can't do nothing, who let everybody beat him down and just do whatever they want to do to him. Don't make sense. How you going to help me? All you that burden and heavy laden, and what you going to give me?
And I will give you rest.
I don't know how you going to do this. I'm confused. From why they taught me as a Christian. Take what?
Take my yoke upon you.
And do what?
And learn of me.
So if I'm burdened and heavy laden, Brandon, I'm trying to feel, I'm burdened heavy laden, and I'm going to take his yoke, that's going to put more on me. Really come to him going to cause me more problems. Let's think for a minute like a good Christian. This is actually going to cause me more problems because I'm only going to get more mess. Remember, he's meek. He can't do anything. You mean to tell me I'm going to get more burdens? He just said I'm going to get rest. If I'm going to take his yoke, apparently he's going to take this one off me. Well, I don't have two yokes. He done told me I can't serve two masters. I'm already burdened and heavy laden. Now he just told me to take his yoke. So this means you finna contradict your own teaching. I'm finna serve two masters. Come on, help me out, John. Is this making sense? But think about how you were taught as a Christian. I just called you because I can stop it. I can take it off of you. Now I'm telling you, take my yoke upon you and do what?
And learn of me.
All I got is I got to study American history, white literature. And then I got to try to learn this too. I'm going to get something. You know what Shower told me? Forgetting those things behind me. I got to press toward tomorrow. We're going to have to move away from this man. This sets up the precedence of why we have to educate our own. Because he told me to learn. I can't learn of him, and I got to learn their system too. You know how we're going to be smart now? Guess what the solution is? Who knows? If we break out of this school, what we do? What are we going to do? What's the teacher? What is it called? Homeschool. Who's checking the homeschool? Who sets the curriculum for homeschool? Who accreditates the homeschooler? So I can just leave them at where they've been. Let me just stop y'all from dummy 101. I'm still going to control the curriculum. There's some things you will be able to teach. All I just did was help you, get you to help me, where I can let go of some teachers. So I can close down some schools. Which is going to put the people who set him with the two parents that working, what they child going to do at home all day? Get anything like my jail, like my drugs, like my fornication, like my homosexuality. Because how many families are set up where one parent is at home every day? How many are set up where a parent know how to even educate a child? Because it's a talent. You got to understand something. Listen, you can read some on the internet and get some out. Commander such is important. We talked about the unit when he saw him. Reading, but do you comprehend what you're reading? That's the problem we're going to get. Commander subject is always going to have to be important. So you got to get your mind out thinking that you expired to something because you homeschooling. Nigga, you still on the Cracka curriculum, and all you're doing is helping him to validate him when he shut these schools down and leave your kids with nothing. His system is sitting high enough and far enough and strong enough now. Well, hey, I'm shutting schools down. And the people that's going to be more affected are going to be you. Yep. You count on it. You need your kid to get in this college when he get through, and you need your kid to get $80,000 to $120,000 debt. Now, I also now have made it criminal when you ain't paying. I made you an honest criminal. You're going to be sitting in jail with people that leave was selling dope, even holding selling body out here hustling, doing something, murder, killing, rape, whatever they're doing. You ain't here because you ain't pay your student loan. You going to be in the same cell. You going to eat the same food. They ain't going to have no special cell if nobody ain't paid their student loan. You're a criminal. No more than you who are going to have a different hell. See, they're making you a criminal. So eventually you're going to have to see the way them offering you, this is the only solution for us. He's going to make you a criminal. Listen, everything y'all fearing, I know what lie y'all fear. Oh, he don't get our kids killed. He don't do this. That's the same thing they had when they went with Musha. He said, and everything you fear, because you didn't obey, is the very thing going to do to you. Oh, I know. Listen, you got a small kid. This is another part of how they got him. Get you built on the family, have these small kids. You don't want to have these kids. If you ain't want to have your kids, you'll get up and you'll do something so your kids will have something. But don't tell me you don't want to have your kids and you ain't created nothing, you ain't setting up nothing. You're a part of the white man plan to keep taking us down. Because you think your kid's security is in you being there and you ain't got nothing for your kid but a job. And you can't put no word in and get nobody nowhere. And if all you going to do is set them up and get them on the job that you in prison with, hell, we might well keep staying what we've been doing, as Shaul do. Let her eat and drink, for tomorrow we die. I can't tell them so much. Ain't but so much I can tell my people. We dying. We're dying. Go, listen. Go see, and you can walk in one of them clean white charter and go walk and say, watch out the aisle, watch you sit down. Watch you come in and watch them. And they ain't gonna talk around you. When you ain't there, when they talk about what they're discussing, these folks are looking at further and better than their people. These people trying, listen, they globally are trying to get people to look at, we got to change the climate. We got to work on all this stuff. These people trying to leave the planet because they're dying. That's how bad white people are. White people trying to go to the moon. Anything beats sitting here dying and going to hell. And all a nigga trying to do is get deep in a white man's behind. It's crazy. You ain't got no plan. You ain't got no leader. You ain't got no cause. You ain't got no, you don't want no resolution. You don't want none of your own. You just want somebody to keep giving you something, hand feeding you. Somebody gonna hand feed you ain't gonna charge you nothing. You gonna owe somebody something. Man, just like walking right in the prison, sit down and let a man just sit there and put 100 buns, zoom, zoom, win on your bed. You just go eat and smoke that stuff. That free day. You finna pay for that. You paying tonight. I had a buddy went sat down that man, Joker gave him 100 buns. He ate that man 100 buns. That Joker told him he didn't get that 100. He said, he had no 100 buns. Man said, you got 100 buns. Oh, he paid for that 100 buns. He got that banana. He gave him a banana. Ain't that free? You want a cigarette? You smoke. Let me tell you, you better take that cigarette. Ain't no free cigarette. Somebody just need to stop it here. Nobody give no free cigarette. Nobody give that free, man. Listen, it's survival. And you've been sitting here thinking this white man been giving you free food stamp, free cheese. Listen, this is how he the one created this system. Quit thinking these crackers going to give you something for free. They're going to get you later. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm just tired. Let's finish something. Come with me, all that burden and heavy laden, I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and do what?
And learn of me,
For what a reason?
for I am meek and lowly in heart.
Pay attention.
And ye shall find rest unto your souls.
I don't know how I'm going to do that. I got his burden and their burden. Whole purpose, he called me because he knew I want rest. I can see you in your situation. I'm saying, come with me. You come to me, I can start that. Kind of like a woman in the street, she by herself. She get in the car to John. John take her money. People disrespect her. People beat her, everything else. She get a pimp. She only get a pimp for one reason. You ain't never got to worry about that again. You ain't never got to worry about that again. Anybody come out, anybody do it. Protection. Only he called it, I'm trying to get you protection. You ain't never got to worry about having to learn. Nobody else study. You ain't never got to worry about nobody else doing that to you. And I'm tell you what, you gonna better get some rest. Gave me Shabbat. Cracka had me running 7 days a week trying to make it. I work at 6 days and do better than I did with 7. Got rest. I got rest. Listen, only reason I'm out here and I do so much stuff. Ooh, I feel like I'm Jamaican. And I do all that because I want to try to teach my people, don't wait on these people to do nothing for you. Listen, I do what I do because I'll never be kept with these people where I'm going to wait on no preaching money, nobody pay me to do this, and I can't get up and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to always set myself, I'm going to be able to preach this man Davarine, and I'm going to be able to do it without charge, without fear of how I'm going to make it provide for my family. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler by trade. Some kind of way something got to work for me. It got to fall for me. Huh? It's got to fall for me. It's got to fall for me. Because I got my heart, I got my mindset, I know what I got to do. I'm concerned about my people. Every other race need to be concerned about it. I ain't mad if I say a whole bunch of Asians together. They say, oh, we're a nation trying to get together our people. I say a whole bunch of whatever nationality it be, Hispanic, whatever name, they don't bother me. I know what I got to do for mine. Trump told everybody on that world stage, he said, listen, every one of these other countries, he said, your country should be first for you. He said, America first for me. Trump told them on the world stage. He said, he appreciate the allies and all that they got. He said, but it's America first. White man stand on the world stage and tell them that. And I'm going to say, don't be scared. Oh, my mouth said, it's the Yahudim first. I got both of what I said. Isn't that right? He told me to the Yahudim first. Y'all hear me? I got both of them. Why are we in a corner? Why are we sitting around worried about what these people going to do to us? What hadn't they done? All right, finish 2 Timothy so I can get out of here. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 15. Hope when I get to Alabama, them young people be more excited. We coming out now, we looking for resolution. If you ain't coming with resolution, don't come. You ain't for a resolution, stay where you at. That's all we do. I tell you younger people, listen, they taking it hard. These folks sick of sitting around and doing just talk. I just put in order to tell you what's going on. You know whether or not I'm lying. Ain't nobody black. I shouldn't have to explain myself about black. What I'm telling you is reality for you. Which one of y'all can stop the white man from shooting y'all? He pull you over. Which one of the police pull you over and shoot? Show me which one can stop. Okay, the end of that one. Let's move forward. Resolution. Huh? Which one of y'all ain't no way the police can pull you over and kill you? Let me see your black hand. It's crazy. White man got the car, have a gun. Put it down. Stop it. Oh, he going to do everything hip hop. So you got that mother straight for a cracker. You better get it for me. You got that mother straight. You ain't just dropping no cracker as soon as you see him. You need to have it for me. Please put it down. Don't make me don't make me pull it out. Show the white man on YouTube walking down the street, assault rifle. This cracker listen, assault rifle, walking down the south. Police pull up, got the car. Listen, he walked up to the police. Police didn't even pull the gun out. He's like, walking down the street. The police didn't even do this now, but no back. Just said, talking to him like this. Assault rifle walking down the street? He pulls it. Listen, don't even pull a gun there. They having a conversation, Nico just talking. Okay, Showed him did the same thing with a black guy. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you how I feel. You should have got shot. There's no way I'd have done no experiment like that. That nigga had to do the same. They were trying to, listen. Them police shot around that thing, but popped on that choker. Hit good. They had to holler, we doing this with that. There is no way, listen, you might well strike on a bomb and call yourself Ills a nigga. They tell, come on, not me, nigga. Ain't no like that. Not me, nigga. Walk down the street with an assault rifle. A nigga? They shooting up like this. Last time they be walking down the street like this. That's about dumb as you could be. That's about as dumb as you could be. But this is the kind of stupid mindset we got people. But just show you. You'll sit and you'll talk with a white man. You do know y'all, you have the right. You don't need no gun to walk down the street with no rifle. Y'all do know you don't need no gun permit for that. You can walk down the street with a shotgun, right? You have the right. I wouldn't do it. Let me be clear now. This is the part that bothers you now. It should bother you. I wouldn't suggest nobody with this to do it. Listen, all lawful, you have the right to walk down the street with one. You have the right to have one in your car, and you don't need no gun permit. That's sad. How many of y'all agree you wouldn't do it? How is it a white man can do that and don't get shot? He don't think twice. And he going to holler about his amendments and his right. And damn to stop it. White man come in the airport. You do know you can legally go into the airport. Legally come in, but you can't go through none of them little gates now through there. Come in there with assault, right? How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all didn't know that? You could do that lawfully. Assault rifle, walking it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy it. If you go do it as I told you, are a liar from the pits of hell. White man on YouTube walks his granddad. Y'all see, walks his granddad. Listen, the new video, which means he had to call him. How would they have him to get down? Came straight in the airport like that. Assault rifle. AR-15 assault rifle in the airport. Not on the walkway, in the airport with his daughter. Walked all the way to the ticket booth. You know what? He wanted to protect her. Cracka show you. I just show y'all what I can do because I'm a cracker. Nothing. Could not touch him. Nobody even knew you could do this. This old cricket, bad-mouth teeth cracker walks right in the airport with a gun, letting you know you can do what you want to do. Didn't get shot. There was no arrest. Nobody walked her all the way to the ticket booth. He said, "It's my granddaughter, and I'm walking in here, and I'm going to protect her." Who going to come get this poor cracker out of the airport at the ticket booth? When has somebody been kidnapped out of the airport at the ticket booth? When has this ever happened? Just showing you a cracker with AR-15. Not one police approach, not one of them started, new video, and he just kept walking, took her straight there and left back out. We didn't know you can go in the airport with a gun. Ask yourself, what else you don't know? They just made you think everything was unlawful, everything's illegal. You couldn't do it. Of course it is for you. You know why I'm telling y'all this? Because you ain't one. You ain't American. You need to start acting like one. You need to start asking for rights of America because they don't belong to you. I don't know what other way I'm going to tell it to you. How many of y'all got gun permits? I want you to go get your gun and go in the airport. Hold on for a minute. You got a gun permit. What could happen if you walked in there with your gun? Don't try. Listen, I'm not even trying to tell you to go through security. What could happen if you walked inside the airport with a gun? Which means your gun permit is not authentic then. Which means your rights are not authentic. Which means you're not an American, so why are you trying to fight to be an American? That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Then you're not one. Because of everything I'm telling you these people did, they said they did it because they're American. They told me they did because that's the rights of an American. Now, you're saying you're an American, but you don't have that right. So explain to me exactly what are you doing? Who are you? The refugees. Now, on that Katrina, if I'm correct, they went through for Katrina. Y'all remember Katrina? Y'all remember they asked everybody to evacuate and leave? Y'all remember some people stayed? Who else remember what they did? They took the people guns that stayed. How many of y'all didn't know that? They took their guns. They took their guns. Don't make sense. I'm trying to kill you. Why am I going to let you have a gun? How is my gun going to hurt you or me and a flood coming? Well, but you know what stupid white people did, right? They laughed when they had to. They went in Florida. They went and shot the water. How many of y'all not familiar with that? Y'all, the last storm they had in Florida, them crackers took their gun and went outside. They shot. They were shooting the water. Yeah, they say we're killing that hole. They're killing it. Okay. How many of y'all know about this? I'm not even making this up. This is how dumb they are. They were outside with their guns shooting the water. They say we're trying to kill the storm. How many of y'all know I'm not lying? News clipping, all kinds of stuff. This is how dumb white people are. This is how dumb they are. Okay. Well, that's how it works. Let me just finish this up. Because we can go on and on and on. Let's just finish. I'm going to go. Listen, 2 Timothy 3:15. Listen to the book.
And that from a Yalid thou hast known the Kudah scripture.
Just like their kid done know what their history is. See, the Kudah scriptures are your history. That's why they teach their little white kids their history. That's why they repeat it. Come on. How somebody today going to repeat nigger, hang, all this, who wasn't living back when it happened? Somebody taught it to them. None of them from slavery time, quote unquote, living now, which we know is still there. Don't be stupid. This behavior continues to be taught. It's just a recycled behavior. Just like your recycled behavior is taught to you by these sorry Negro preachers. They keep teaching their passive doctrine about their soft, cushion Jesus. You know about Yahushua. Come on, finish this up. And that from a child I know the scriptures, which are able
to make thee wise.
How?
Unto salvation.
Through what?
Faith.
I got to believe. How did faith come? Here, what I got to hear. So you can see how important it is that in the beginning, these were the names. He called out of the wilderness, and these were the words. That's how we always started out. Listen.
Through faith, which is in Mashiach Yahusha.
Listen.
All scripture
is
given by inspiration of Elohim.
And he do believe part of what you have. He just won't follow it. That's how he established a lot of his law. He got that law against murder, adultery. Where he got it from? He going to tell you about Martin Luther King, where he was, where he was a plagiarist. This man done plagiarized everything. He was plagiarized Mizraim. He done plagiarized the Latin. He done plagiarized the Greeks. He done plagiarized the Asians. He done plagiarized the Hispanic. No, you can't believe nothing that bastard do. Now he come along trying to teach your kids Spanish. And he teach that bad. He teaching Mexican kids Spanish. That's a man. He never. It's an insult. There's no way I'm gonna let him teach it to me. No way anywhere I'm gonna let a white man teach me slang. Stop it. Just stop it. He ain't gonna let me teach him proper bro. He He don't get a private exclusive white school and bring no black teacher in there. We the only people get a Negro college, university, all black school, and have white teachers. Let them go get an elite private school and see let me come in and teach. White kid being now, these crackers, sick of these crackers. Go home now, mama, daddy, y'all crackers been treating my nigga brothers wrong. I done gave him the key to the house. They'll kid me off the chain when they get home. Yeah, get home, kid be like that. They mother, oh my God, what you doing? Oh, get out of here. Paint myself black. I get through, I'm a new daddy too, and the whole house. School be shut down, contaminated. Listen to the book.
All scripture is given by inspiration of Elohim.
And it's what?
Profitable for doctrine.
This is what we got to teach. If it's profitable, why don't you want gain? Well, we've been trying to push the education system on our kids so long, and this is the sad part, we behind. Because we didn't believe what he told us. If we take this, he said this is gain. If we're going to make money and we're going to gain and we're going to get anywhere, we're going to teach them the scripture. And what else is it going to be for?
For reproof.
Go back and look at how we've been doing stuff. What else?
For correction.
And what else?
For instruction.
And what else?
In Sadiq.
That who happened?
That the Ish of Elohim
may be what?
Perfect.
Listen, Cracka can judge me. Of course he's going to find some fault. Get book. Tell him bring book and correct me. I don't want no Cracka mouth, but he shut your mouth, Cracka. Ho! Get out of here, ho! Isn't that right? Be like that kid I trained at school. Stop it. Listen.
Throughly furnished unto all Ta'ub works.
That's good, right? That's good.